morning, bright and early. Look who arrived. This beautiful man.
Oh, come on, stop. No, this beautiful man.
you,
He's
bro?
here.
You
I'm
good?
lucky yourself, my
How was
brother.
the weekend?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's not as if we don't see each other before the show, but this is a first official greeting.
Yeah, it feels
it's
better
lekker.
this way.
No, the weekend was good, man. I'm excited for this week, though, because it's the last Monday morning of your Feel Good
Can you
Breakfast show.
believe it?
And I'm saying that with kind of a bittersweet emotion, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But the holidays are here, and it's time to gear up.
It is time, of course. And before we obviously head off to our holiday destinations, we're going to be bringing you some safety tips when it comes to the water, as well as a life-saving inspired workout to keep you alert during those beach days. And let me tell you, you're definitely going to need it because lots of beach days scheduled for this holiday.
Absolutely, man. We're in for a great summer. We want you to be safe out there when you're enjoying the South African sun and the beautiful beaches that we do have. And then we also have one for the kiddos this morning. Grant Hines is going to be joining us to review the latest in gaming consoles. Yeah, you can imagine the excitement in your homes this morning. Plus, he's also bringing along a brand new game. Perfect gifting ideas, I think, from Santa's. Not too late just yet.
Can't wait to find out what it is. But, of course, we got more coming at you. Entertainment is on the list, too. Now, entertaining us this morning is the one and only Andrea Fortune in the building. She's quite literally grown up on our stage, so we obviously can't wait to hear her festive season hit. So Andrea Fortune is coming through again. I know she's been so busy this weekend, last week. I know she was busy last night as well. So she's going to be tired, but still ready and excited to serve us this morning. I know for sure.
Yeah, dude, this is the time for the artists, man. This is their busy period. So we're going to find out exactly where you can catch her live. So let's connect now with you guys at home over our social media. We're going to say good morning to this other handsome man that's joining us.
Handsome
Man.
Where, man? Where? Now I see. Good morning, you beauties. Welcome to it. Yes, it is a rather emotional feel-good breakfast show this morning. See, as you want to open those emotional floodgates just a little bit, saying this is the last Monday on air that we'll have with you. I think the immediate sensation is gratitude. What a crazy and incredible year. It's your chance now to look back, and we want to hear from you guys. If you take a moment now to just take stock, take cognizance of everything that you've been through, some of those wins, maybe some of those big losses you've had to understand. What are you reflecting on? What are some of your highlights, and what are you most grateful for? They say gratitude literally lubricates your brain. Maybe that's what we need at this time of the year to get through this final push. Eyes on the prize. Let's share some love. I think for me, the relationships that I've built over this year have been incredible, but it's been those personal sacrifices and the successes that have come as a result for me. I've taught myself some major lessons about myself this year. I cannot wait to see what 2024 is going to herald, but we're not quite done with that yet. I'm interested to know, though, because I think it's been a massive year for this young man as well. Ewan, what are you most grateful for, my friend?
I think the thing that I'm most grateful for, my friend, thank you very much, is the fact that I'm still standing on my two feet. I mean, it's been a big year, I think, for many people out there, but we've made it to this part of the year with all the challenges that it brought. We are still standing and we are still smiling. So I think that is what I'm grateful for. This is small things that we are looking for. But right now, let's start off your Monday morning, taking a look at your news headlines. And starting with your national news headlines this morning, militant Islamists linked to Al-Qaeda have freed an SA paramedic taken hostage in Libya more than 6 years ago, Gift to the Givers have said. Now, the charity said it had facilitated the unconditional release of Gerco van Deventer and described him as the longest held South African hostage. Now, he was seized by an unnamed group in Libya on the 3rd of November 2017, sold to militant Islamists in Mali a year later and released into Algeria. Now, it is believed that van Deventer, who is a paramedic, was freed along the border with Mali. And 9 people were shot and killed at the Popo-Malefe informal settlement in Boitakong outside Rustenburg on Saturday. Now, the police say a group of individuals were in a house when a group of Sotho-speaking assailants opened fire on them. Now, 8 people died instantly and a 9th was certified dead upon arrival at hospital. 8 other people were wounded. More than 40 structures belonging to Basotho were allegedly set alight by Xhosa-speaking people in September. Now, the fight was seemingly over livestock theft. And then over to some international news headlines this morning. 61 migrants are believed to have drowned in a shipwreck off the coast of Libya, the International Organization for Migration has said. It is reported that the vessel left the city of Zuwara with around 86 people on board. High waves swamped the boat and 61 migrants, including children, went missing, presumed dead. Now, Libya is among the main departure points for migrants trying to cross the Mediterranean and enter Europe. Some 2,200 people have drowned while attempting the crossing this year alone. And the UN Palestinian Refugee Agency says hungry people are helping themselves to food from aid trucks, making it almost impossible to distribute food in Gaza. Meanwhile, France's foreign minister has called for an immediate and durable truce, and the UK and Germany have also jointly called for a ceasefire. But Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel will fight off to achieve its objectives of eliminating Hamas and freeing hostages. Hamas broke through Israel's heavily guarded perimeter on the 7th of October, killing some 1,200 people and taking 240 hostages. And we'll end off on this note, rather inspirational one as well, closer to home. The blind SA Paralympic swimmer and medal winner Henry Harps is the perfect embodiment of the saying, where there's a will, there's a way. Now, he excelled in sport and also reached the pinnacle of academic success, obtaining his doctoral degree, the LLD, in mercantile law at Stellenbosch University's recent December graduation. Now, hailing from Letsetele in Limpopo, Harps is the first blind student in Stellenbosch University's law faculty to be awarded an LLD. He is also the first student in the faculty to receive a joint doctorate from Stellenbosch and Hasselt University in Belgium. Now, his guide dog, Julian, which sadly died before Harps was capped, travelled with him to Belgium and accompanied him to his doctoral oral examination. But definitely such an inspiring story. And again, where there's a will, there's a way. That's your news headlines for the 6 o'clock bulletin. I'll be back in an hour with another update. Right now, though, it's time for your sports. Here's Graham.
Thank you so much, Ewan, for that inspirational story. A bit of a difficult one to cap, so I'm not even going to try. Let's start with the bad news first, and cricket. And an opportunity for India to shine yesterday. Arshdeep Singh and Avesh Khan's stellar bowling performance, claiming 9 wickets between them, limiting the Proteas to sadly a mere 116 runs on Pink Day at the Wanderers Stadium yesterday. And again, with the bat in hand, they shone. Debutant Asai Sudharsan, 55 not out, and then Shreyas Iyer, 52. They dazzled, leading India to an emphatic 8-wicket triumph in just 16.4 overs. Kind of tells the tale. So the series continues at St George's Park, hopefully with a bit of a turnaround on Tuesday, followed by the third match at Boland Park in Paarl on Thursday. And you know Paarl's going to put her hand up. Now let's turn to rugby, and in the Champions Cup this weekend, the Stormers, they stunned defending champions La Rochelle 21-20 at Cape Town Stadium over the weekend. The Bulls away in France, they fought bravely but ultimately fell 29-28. It's always that 1 point to Lyon after missing a winning penalty at a critical moment. Then in the Challenge Cup, the Lions dominated the Newcastle Falcons 35-13 in Johannesburg, while the Cheetahs, they clinched a hard-fought 32-29 win over the Springbok-laden Sharks to add more pressure on the coastal team, certainly to show the promise of this Cheetahs side. Then we turn to football, and Arsenal, they're back on top. They asserted dominance with a 2-0 win against Brighton. And in the first half, Arsenal's relentless attacks were thwarted by Brighton's resilient defence and some brilliant goalkeeping by Bart Verbruggen. However, the deadlock broke in the second half with Gabriel Jesus heading home after a corner mishap. Then a late counter-attack saw Kai Havertz secure the win. That's propelling Arsenal to the top of the Premier League table. Then, of course, the big one over the weekend. It's a derby, second to none, really, in a gritty showdown. Liverpool missed the chance to reclaim Premier League's top spot, settling for a frustrating 0-0 draw against what must be said was a resolute Manchester United. So despite United's Diogo Dalot's late dismissal, Liverpool, they struggled to break through. Jurgen Klopp's team now second, trading leaders Arsenal by just 1 point, setting the stage for a pivotal clash at Anfield next Saturday. In fact, the run into Christmas is going to be incredible. But that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll chew on some of those sporting highlights with Lorenzo Dullis in just a moment. But right now, let's set the tone for today's weather.
Thank you so much, Graham. Let's chew on the weather for a second. First and foremost, some weather news. The SA Weather Service has issued a warning for severe thunderstorms with strong winds, hail and heavy rain in at least 4 provinces today. The yellow level 2 warning was issued for severe thunderstorms with strong damaging winds, large amounts of small hail and heavy downpours expected over the southern parts of the Free State, the southern and western parts of KwaZulu-Natal, the extreme northeastern parts of the Eastern Cape, as well as over the Mpumalanga escarpment. Now, there are also extreme high fire danger conditions expected over the eastern parts of the Northern Cape, the southern parts of the Free State, the central parts of the Eastern Cape, as well as the Temzikama local municipality of the Western Cape. And that's your weather news. And right now, before we take a look at your temperatures, here's your sunrise view of the hour. This one was sent in by Omi from Keymouth. Beautiful. Omi, thank you very much. Look at that sun breaking through the clouds. Love it. Have yourself a blessed day. Appreciate your time and sending that picture to us. Have yourself a blessed week as well, and a very, very merry festive season. Now, please continue sharing those morning views with us. You can do so by sending them to our WhatsApp line 0634088863. I hope that number's on speed dial already. Right now, let's take a look at those temperatures. Let's get you prepped.
Looks like the temperature's definitely heating up for this season, especially Uppington. It looks like a 39 there. It is getting hot. And I'm hoping actually that it's going to get hot in here too. And that's hopefully with the help of you, because we are doing it dapper this festive season. It's all about everything from elevated basics to satin suits. And it's time to evoke sharp dressing with timeless charm. And I didn't want to be the only lad left out, obviously, seeing G and Ewan looking so dapper. I want to join the party too. So I need your help, Mzansi. Come through and get me glammed up in one of these delicious suits that you can see here today. We've got two options coming through. The first one is a natural slim fit suit. There's a jacket and a matching trousers, and then paired with it is a beautiful white, smart, casual golfer. And that's going to really give that glamorous look. But it doesn't stop there, because option number two is this right here. It's a cream suit jacket styled with black slim fit shirt, as well as some trousers to just give that elegant sort of festive style. And let me tell you, these two options are pretty much up there. The bar has been set this morning, Mzansi. I don't know how you're going to choose, to be honest, but I know I can trust you. I know you're going to come through and elevate this look and turn it into a dapper Monday. So the choice is all yours. You can visit Expresso's social media pages and vote for your favorite look and tell us why you prefer the look. And don't forget to include the hashtag #StyledByWoolies. Zanzi, come through. I'm counting on you for this one.
Oh, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it. Oh, this is how we do it.
I know I'm supposed to be neutral, but I kind of think the white today. Come on, guys, just push for it. I want to see Ryle looking like James Bond this morning. Well, we're going to take a look back over the weekend, see who was shining, who pulled off those James Bond performances, and who let it slip in the rugby. Plenty of highlights to cover as well. Then, of course, it is the festive, which means you have even more opportunities to win. And we're getting a lot of excitement around filling some stockings with the most amazing prizes you have seen all year. If you want to get your hands on one of those, it could be easier than you think, but to find out, you've got to stick around.
Many South African children have never been given a gift in their lives. Share a gift, share a smile by donating pre-loved toys at Toy Kingdom and participating locations. Help us put a smile on a child's face.
Let's play. No.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. As yes, we chew on a bit of sporting gristle, but there are some highlights as well in a thrilling weekend of Champions and Challenge Cup rugby. The Stormers, they left it late, but they secured a dramatic 21-20 victory over La Rochelle with a last-minute touchline conversion by Marnie Labok, and reminiscent of a historic win in the previous season. Then meanwhile, the Bulls, they fought valiantly in France, narrowly falling short, 29-28 to Lyon. And then the Lions, they looked emphatic. They looked great, celebrating a 35-13 triumph over the Newcastle Falcons. Where are the Sharks? Well, we still haven't found them yet. Joining us to catch up on all things rugby over the weekend, our Expresso sports producer, Lorenzo Darius. Lorenzo, you must have been a bit spoiled for choice this weekend. We're not going to talk about the goalless draw of Man United.
No, we won
Liverpool,
that one, eh?
but we're going to take it as a win for Ten Hag, certainly. But no, we're talking about rugby, and
Yeah.
the Stormers obviously a bit more pressure on their shoulders, being in front of a home crowd, up against the reigning champs. It was always going to be a tough ask. It looked like we were done and dusted.
Yes.
Marnie Labok, stand up, sir.
Yeah, just reminiscent of that match against Ulster. This time he chose the right side instead of the left side. And if you watch that, it's just him just standing over there and just like spreading his arms out like Tony Stark. You know, in
Are you
Iron
not
Man.
entertained?
And then a little bit of Gladiator there as well. Would have loved for the home crowd to have been there against the defending champions. We might even see more supporters out for the Bulls match this coming weekend. But I feel like the Stormers almost threw that game away. It was theirs to lose.
Yeah. Whole year's worth of pressure boiled
Yes.
down into one kick. The Bulls losing by that same margin, and this is the team that we thought were just going to dominate this weekend because they seem to have found their click. Not quite, or how do you put this one in perspective?
Yeah, it's, you know, I feel for Jaco van der Walt, eh? He just missed that penalty that would have taken that win. He missed that kick, and it was a nice, they had a
Hostile
there you go. The
environment.
hostile
Okay,
environment
chatting to-
in those stadiums are crazy.
I didn't understand to what extent,
Yeah.
but I think seeing the fire still smouldering in Eben's eyes, having a chance to
Yeah.
catch up with some of the Springboks and get the full story of just how
Yeah.
tough it was for them with those fans, I get it.
Yeah.
And also an opportunity for some more South African players to put
Yes,
their hands
definitely.
up in front of French selectors. I'm just saying that.
Top
Let's turn
14.
to the EPCR Challenge Cup and the
Yes.
Lions. I kind of feel like this Lions side could do very little more to impress, to
Yeah.
show how far they've come in the last 3 years, to show the balance. We talk about structures, they seem to be set, but they still have the space and I suppose the mandate to
Yes.
express themselves.
No, definitely. We are the yesteryears of having a full Springbok team out of the Lions. It's not happening at the moment.
For sure.
Because the play...
The Cheetahs, who do play a very succinct style of rugby,
Yeah.
they don't have to worry about too many different agendas
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fighting battles on too many different fronts, but the Sharks obviously do have to. But you would have expected the Springbok kind of esque
Yes.
Sharks team to have dominated.
Yeah, I know. Firstly, the Cheetahs having to fight with SA Rugby in the background to get tournaments. This is only their second international match. A lot of their players were playing in Osprey. Like I said, you know, Cassenda
Yeah, they're just
did
transferring
absolutely
across.
well. I'm not sure what's happening in the back room at the Sharks at the moment, but with so many Springboks in that team, we need to find out what's happening. Why they're not gelling. They played a magnificent game. They just could not take it all the way.
Yeah, maybe it's just that final piece of the puzzle. We don't want to be too doom and gloom, and maybe just tip our hats to the Cheetahs, who just play some fantastic, running, beautiful rugby, and we are here for that. Wherever your allegiances lie, even if it's with Man United or Liverpool, hopefully you felt you got something out of this weekend, but from a rugby perspective, it feels like the South African franchise is starting to find their feet.
Thank you so much, Graham. Right now, I mean, it's here, the festive season, where a canvas of sparkling spirits, delightful moments, and the enchanting art of giving radiates the warmth and magic of the holidays. Now, I can't tell you about our festive stocking competition just without a little bit of a magic of my own. Look at that. Yes. Suits me, right? Now, of course, speaking of magic, you could be one of 5 lucky winners of some, let me tell you, serious holiday cheer. 5 lucky viewers, and it could be you, stand a chance to pick a festive stocking live on air and reveal an absolutely fantastic hidden surprise. Let me tell you, these surprises are fantastic. To join in the fun, visit our festive competition post on Facebook, X, or Instagram and tell us who in your life deserves a heartwarming surprise and why. Now, don't forget to include that hashtag Expresso Festive in your answer, and then mark your calendar for Friday, the 22nd of December. It's going to come quicker than you think. And then tune into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, because we might just be calling you. Now, let me quickly, you're probably wondering what's in these festive stockings, right? Well, among the festive wonders up for grabs are an incredible Thermomix TM6. It's valued at just under 30,000 Rand. It's an incredible machine. There's an Xbox Series S valued at 7,599 Rand, a 2,000 Rand Skin Miles voucher, a Szymanski Gold Cape Town pendant with diamond and chain worth 7,500 Rand, and an Environ skincare consultation plus curated skincare routine valued at 5,000 Rand. Some epic prizes. Now, the thing to note is the competition closes at midday tomorrow, Tuesday, the 19th of December. So make sure you enter right now. I mean, it is the season for giving, and Expresso is really ready to make it that extra special just for you. Now, remember, T's and C's do apply, and you can find them on our website, expressoshow.com. But I cannot wait to see what you guys will be choosing in your stockings.
Oh, yes, there's so much to look forward to in your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and especially when it comes to hyping you up for the season. And it's a season to dive into water, and we have so much of it in our country. We are blessed, and that's why we're coming through with some great safety tips when it comes to water. This man over here from the NSRI is going to be serving us, giving you everything you need to enjoy this festive season when it comes to being around the water and the beach. And then we're inspired to do some working out. We've got some lifeguards in the building, so it's time for me to go get changed, to go work out and get life-saving inspired, so we can truly capitalize on all the magic of our coastline.
Nowhere's more festive than the Expresso kitchen this season, as you get the chance to bake your way to 50,000 Rand with Golden Cloud and Beacon. With all entry details on the Expresso social pages, reply to the competition post with a picture and description of your festive season masterpiece for a chance to compete live in the Expresso kitchen for that grand prize of 50,000 Rand. Entries close December the 20th. T's and C's apply.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso right here on S3. It's a wonderful Monday morning. Thanks for tuning in. And of course, as we quite literally dive into the festive season, safety at the beach becomes paramount because we all know that's what we want to do during those beautiful sunny days. And this morning, joining us, Cavell Abrams from the National Sea Rescue Institute to share some crucial tips ahead of this beautiful festive season in terms of beach safety. Cavell, thank you very much for joining us, my friend.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you guys have been busy lately,
Yes.
man. Huh? And going into the season, I mean, are you expecting a crazy season?
Yes, definitely, but we are well prepared for it.
I like to hear that, my friend. I like to hear that. But listen, I think let's start off on a serious note, just to help people understand what we are dealing with. Drowning stats. I mean, what are we looking at? Because, I mean, this is what we essentially wanting to avoid. We want everyone to be safe at the beach. What does it look like?
So our research department has done research for this with drowning stats over the past 6 years. And what they have seen is 1,477 people are drowning each year on average.
Yeah.
And 71% of that is males between the ages of 0 and 14.
Sure.
And most of the drownings that happens during the month between November in March.
Yeah, just because, I mean, the influx of people, you know, going on a holiday. And you know what, the one thing that I've learned from a very young age is you want to enjoy your time on the beach, but you do not mess with the sea. What are the main causes? Why do people drown? Why do people get in really dangerous situations?
So one of the main reasons is they go to beaches where there's no lifeguards on the beaches. They go on beaches where lifeguards is already off from duty. They are not aware of the rip currents. They didn't watch the weather to see what is the tides doing and so forth.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to just make sure you understand a little bit. And this is why I'm glad we're having this conversation, especially with things like rip currents. What do we look out for? How do we make sure if there is no lifeguards on duty, right? Because I know that you guys, you got hands full, all hands on deck. What do we look out for? What's the ABCs of beach safety when you are going? What do we look out for to make sure that you, and not only you, but your family, your kids are safe?
So first thing is that to take caution, swim always where there is lifeguards.
Okay.
So the lifeguard puts up red and yellow flags that you guys must, the people, the bathers must swim in between, because outside that flags is normally where the rip currents will be.
Okay.
And then if you got caught in the rip current will pull away you out quickly out to sea. And then if you're not a very good swimmer, it's going to be very hard to swim back to shore. So it's very important rather to swim at beaches where there's lifeguards, swim between their flags. Their flags will be yellow and red.
Yeah. What do they mean, the red and the yellow flags? I know that you guys, you know, spend a lot of time looking at the ocean, make sure that it is safe or a particular area is safe to swim. What do these flag colors mean?
Okay, so the red and yellow is just to further people to say, okay, this is a safe area.
Okay, we can see it on the screen right now. Okay.
So it means it's a safe area where people can swim at, and it means that lifeguards are on duty. The red flag is just to show if the beach is too dangerous on that day, the currents is too strong, we put up a red flag for people to say, okay, do not swim now, do not go into the water. And then you will see if there's a shark alarm, they did spot the shark, they will put up a white flag with a black shark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just understanding the flag is also very important. I got to ask you though, should somebody get in trouble, i.e., you know, get swept away by a rip current? What do that person stand to do, and how do we get in touch then with the rescue team at the NSRI?
So first thing that they have to do is before if there's a good swimmer on the beach that want to go into the water, first thing that you have to do is first call for help. Okay. And the number that you must call is an easy number. We teach it at schools, and it's 112.
112, there we go. We can
the 112 number, and then you can get in touch with our call center. And we also did put up at a few beaches, strategic beaches, we did put up pink torpedo buoys. So if you are a swimmer, don't go into the water, a good swimmer, without a pink torpedo buoy or without flotation.
Yeah, exactly. Alert the authorities. And also, if you are stuck in the rip current or something, don't try and fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're stuck in a rip current, don't swim straight out of a rip current. Always swim vertically out of a rip current, 45-degree angle with the rip current.
All right. Just again, I know that, you know, obviously families are looking forward to soaking up the sun and just enjoying the beaches, but we want to make sure that the kids are safe. The stats that you mentioned, 0 to 14, is a big number of children actually succumbing to drowning. What do parents stand to do? How do we look after our kids?
So the most important thing is supervision. Although there's lifeguards on the beach, you as a parent must also look after your children. and make sure that they always, if your kids is very small, make that they always an arm length away from you. Make sure that they swim in between their flags. And remember, drowning is silent. It's not like in TV. You cannot hear it, and it happens so fast. So make sure that you are always near your children.
Sure. Keble, I wish you and the entire team all the best, and thank you for looking after us. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
There we have it. I want you to have a safe holiday. I want you to enjoy it to the max, but be safe and listen to the guys on the beach. The NSRI is here for you. And remember that number. Put it in your phone right now, 112. That is the emergency number should you get into a troublesome situation.
Oh, thank you so much for that conversation. It's absolutely so important to know this and more when it comes to the season. And if you are inspired by any of these NSRI lifeguards or anybody that is protecting us on the beach, then maybe you want to become one too. So maybe this workout will inspire you to get your fitness on and get ready to take on the beach right now. And it's all about that. It's all about using this incredible vessel, putting your hand up and saying, I can commit myself to making a life-saving decision right now. So we've got some lifesavers in the building. We're talking about Joe and Matt Brading, as well as Nte Kweyama in the building. We've got NSRI and lifesaving here. So all the, for me, all the guardian angels of the big blue ocean, and not only just on the ocean and the coastline, but also inland too, right? Yes. So let's get into this, boys. I'm excited. This is something that I absolutely prided myself on in all my years. So I want to share some of your strength with Mzansi and kind of get them inspired to maybe get lifeguard fit. How do we do this, bro?
Okay, we have specific exercises that we do, and they are specifically for specific activities or disciplines, because we use many different equipments. We do a lot of activities or life-saving disciplines. So you need to be fit in all aspects of fitness, energy system, muscles, and flexibility.
100%, because you're making rescues on with a torpedo buoy, without that swimming on your own. You've got knee boards, you've got surf skis, you've got power boats, you name it. And you all need to be competent in all of these abilities. So that means the body needs to know how to move, right? So let's get into exercise that does exactly that. What are we starting with first?
For sure. Obviously, before you cook the meat, you need to defrost it. So we have to warm up. So we have to warm up first.
I love that.
We're just going to do stationary running. So we're going to do this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Okay, we change to another warm-up quickly. Right. We're going to do the jumping jacks or star jumps.
Okay, 3, so make sure we've got some space here.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that we are warmed up, now we're going to go straight to our push-ups, which is for the arm. Because when you swim, you need your arms.
That makes sense.
If you pedal the boat.
All right, let's get into that.
Hands on shoulder width.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we go down, elbows 90 degrees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Woo. And then we rest a little bit. We're gonna sit down and do the V-ups. Now,
V-ups, all right. So we just worked the upper body.
Now it was the upper body. You can also add biceps, which are good for victim drag. We can demonstrate that later.
Yeah, I want to see a demo of that. I want to see these lifeguards in action, but let's get the strength gains first.
V-ups.
Okay?
Yeah. 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go down to our legs. We're gonna do jumping lunges.
Jump lunges.
Yeah, because
so
we need
body,
definitely.
And I love this because a lifeguard needs to be competent everywhere.
Exactly.
Okay, nice.
Okay, this is how we do it. It's like we're running. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
All right.
Now, arms, core, legs, it's worked out.
And that's perfect because, again, like you said, saving someone's life could put you in any situation and you don't know what sort of competency you need. Now, you're talking about a reason why you need the strength, why you need strong legs, why you need a core, and why you need strong arms to do something we call the victim drag, right?
Victim drag.
So So you want to maybe demonstrate that to me? And I see you've got two
sure.
strong, tall stallions here, which
Definitely.
means that they're taller than you, they weigh more than you, but yet with your lifeguard skills and strength, you should still be able to drag a body like this out of the water, right?
Definitely,
Should we put
definitely.
this to the test on live TV? You back yourself here,
For
bro.
sure, it's easy.
Okay, so this is
Okay.
called a, what is this called
It's a
exactly?
victim track. It's going to be one-man track, and then later we're going to do two-man track.
Okay.
Because we work as a squad on beaches, okay?
All right, all right.
So you come, once you rescue the guy, and the guy can't walk, arms underneath, maintain open airway,
Support
then
the
you
spine.
drag him. And you drag
Oh,
him.
look at that power. It's too easy.
Okay.
And I love that, supporting the spine in case there's any neck or head injuries as well, using the strength that we just gained in the upper body too.
sure, for sure.
Brilliant stuff, man.
And I
then
remember
you said
that
there's a two-man as well?
Yes,
Can we try that one out?
for sure.
Okay, let's see if
Okay.
these people have been paying attention
I have
here.
him here. He has his legs.
All right, neck
and
is
then
supported in case there's a spinal injury.
open, and then
Right,
we walk.
legs up. And now you efficiently can move across the beach, take him to somewhere safe, get him out of a hazardous situation. And our heroes have saved us once again, making it look absolutely easy, guys. I can't thank you enough again for the sacrifice you're making into what you're doing, volunteering your time to protect others on the beach, making sure that your body's competent enough to put your hand up and save someone else. And I think what you're doing for the community, especially during this festive season, is absolutely something that we are all grateful for. So thank you for what you're doing. It's absolutely honored. And I think from everybody in the studio, on behalf of all lifeguards, let's put our hands together and say thank you, guys. You guys are doing incredible work. And good luck for the season. Thank you. Keep our beaches safe. I love that, man. Nice job, bro. Yeah.
Sure.
Nice job indeed. I'm going to say on behalf of all the parents in this country, thank you to all of you. So she's having a busy year-end run-in, but she's squeezed in a little time for us, and she just happens to be trending on TikTok. Andrea Fortain is here, the most wonderful, talented young human being. She is going to be joining us, and then we're going to whip up something truly special, a salted caramel and honeycomb milkshake. Oh, that sounds like a sassy recipe for me, and Sassy Bakes is here to help us make it.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're tuning into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on S3. It's your Monday morning and it is fresh for sure. Now, right now, joining us on the entertainment front this morning, Andrea Fortuin. She is phenomenal. Cape Town's very own talent with soulful vocals that beautifully convey the emotions of love's challenges. How does that sound? Let's give her a Feel Good welcome, Andrea Fortuin. She's here. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, I asked Andrea, listen, how's it going? She's going, it's amazing. It's amazing. That's amazing. That's good to hear. So I assume you had a really good and busy year.
Yes, definitely. I had an amazing year. New music, doing the things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Talking about new music, let's chat about that brand new single of yours, Feel What I Feel. So well received. I like it. So you want to let people in to feel what you feel.
Yes.
Is that pretty much it?
Exactly.
Talk to me.
So, Feel What I Feel is my brand new single. It's doing amazing, actually. I wasn't planning on releasing it. I was going to release it next year.
Okay. So why did you decide to just jump in and do it?
My dad and my sister and my mother actually told me, you know what, this is a nice song. Just release it, just go for it. And when I released it, I mean, the response is overwhelming to the song. So it's doing good on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
That's
It's
amazing.
actually amazing. I'm surprised, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, Mzansi, listen to mom and dad. They might know a thing or two, but it
Yeah.
must be nice to get the approval, I think, of your closest, like your family,
Yes.
especially with music, because I only imagine what happens under your roof, you know,
I
as the
know,
new
they're my
songs and you're
support
trying and
system.
testing. Yeah. But like you said, it's so well received, and you are clearly surprised at that as well. Doing well on TikTok, but there's a little bit of a TikTok challenge or dance that you've connected to it as
Yeah.
well. Really? Are you going to show me a little bit? Hey?
Yeah.
Okay, show me. What is
Show you.
it going to... I want to know.
Okay.
Yeah, or do we stand up with this? Okay.
Okay, my dress is a bitchy.
Doe maar my broek is ook 'n bietjie.
Okay, so it's, can't you see that I want you? Wait, first, 1, 2,
Two.
da. 1, 2, da.
Ah,
Feel what I feel.
feel okay. So it's here. It's here.
Yeah.
And then it's in the hips. Okay. Well, if you want to see the whole thing, go check it out on TikTok. That's for sure. Let's have a seat back down because this is amazing. It's so nice to hear that you're excited about this new song and that it is doing so well. I mean, and the thing is, you began, I mean, your journey at a very young age, and we said it this morning. You literally grew up on the Expresso stage. I said to her, I said, welcome back, and she's like, yeah, well, I'm always here.
Yeah, this is my second home, man.
Yeah, that's fantastic. But I mean, looking back, and we asked this on social media as well, you know, what are you most grateful for looking back at this year? And not only at your year, but I mean also in terms of your career and how far you've come. What is that grateful feeling that you have? What are you looking at?
I'm actually very, very proud of myself. I don't tell myself that a lot. I'm very, very grateful for how far I've come. I remember one moment being COVID, the year of me matriculating, and I couldn't really release music because I was busy with my matric exams. It was COVID, everything was hectic, and now I finally feel, you know, at ease. I'm feeling more like it's not a job to me anymore. It's just, you know, fun. It's fun now.
and I can see that. It speaks to your whole being. It looks like you're having a lot of fun, which is fantastic. Feel What I Feel. I can't wait to hear it. You're going to be doing a live performance of that a little bit later on. But we also do know that going into the festive season, this is when you are really, really busy. So what's the plans? What lies ahead?
Definitely more music, and I have a few gigs lined up. I'll be in Durban, I'll be in Joburg, everywhere your girl is traveling.
And they can obviously link up with you on your socials and those kind of things.
Definitely.
Right? Now, I got to ask, you know, looking at how far you've come and the festive season that you're going into, I mean, if you had to describe as well to somebody maybe that's looking at you for the first time, was like, oh, okay, Andrea, who are you? What are you about? What's your sound? How would you kind of describe yourself?
To be honest, when a lot of people ask me this, I'm like, huh? I don't know what to say because I don't have a specific sound when it comes to my music. I sing every genre, old school, I'm a piano, Afro beats. I'm everywhere.
You're like a melting pot of
Yeah.
everything together.
I'm definitely still finding my sound, but definitely more Afro beats type of artist. Yeah.
All right. Well, as long as you, Mzansi, can feel what she feels, right?
Yeah.
And do the movement. Listen, I love it that you guys are coming out and you're doing this whole TikTok thing because it ties into the generation that we're living in right now.
Yeah.
People get involved in that, and this is what we want. Andrea, it's good to have you. It really is, and it's so good to see that you are happy and that you are doing the things. We're looking forward to hear your music live on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Stick around for that. She's got a couple of performances heading your way, but so good to see you, man, really. Stick around. Live music from Andrea Forte heading your way in just a bit.
We cannot wait to hear Andrea perform just for us this morning. Well, I want to say that just for you, probably. But right now, we're going to have a little bit of fun and escape into a world of pure indulgence with our irresistible salted caramel and honeycomb milkshake. If you know, you know. For some people, that honeycomb, it's a craving. And it's a relatively guilt-free journey that leaves your taste buds tingling and your worries behind. And of course, it is quite sassy, so we needed a sassy baker. In fact, we've got the Sassy Bakes joining us in the kitchen to show us how to make this delectable drink. This is yummy. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are
Hey,
you?
I can see the fire in your eyes.
Are you ready for a hug in a mug?
I'm ready for the hug, man. I think all of us need a little bit of hug, a little bit emotional support
it's
at
that
this
time of the year that everybody
Exactly.
needs a hug in a mug.
Yeah, man, and we're all about those little indulgences, those things that just pick up the spirits, lift the spirits,
It's
if you
that
will.
time of the year. Everybody's tired, but let's make you something delicious, my friend.
Exactly, and this is going to fill the cup up in multiple ways, but literally it's going to fill it up with absolute deliciousness. And this is one of those craving flavors I find. Like honeycomb just stands in a class of its own as a flavor profile, texture. There's just so many delicious notes woven into this. The combination of the salted caramel, the honeycomb. This is a match made in
I
heaven.
love it. I love it. Are
Okay,
you
where
ready?
do we begin? Yeah,
So we're going to use 2 sachets of hug in a mug.
because you must share it.
Yeah, we're all about the sharing, darling. And we're just going to pop it in here into our little blender.
And this, I know we get really creative with these drinks, but the whole point is to inspire you to get creative.
Yes.
So find a flavor variant that you love, your indulgence, and
Smell
then make
that.
it. Oh my word, make it a moment of indulgence, literally, like a hug that comes in a mug. And there are some amazing variants out there. I guarantee you, you will find the flavor profile that works for you. But it turns into the most creamy, delicious coffee drink that you will ever taste. And now we're just ramping that up in layers. Okay, so what ice cream are we using for this
So we're
one?
using vanilla ice cream for this one.
Nice.
Okay.
And again, you can push the boat
I
out
was
a little
about
bit,
to
you
lick
know?
the spoon, but let's leave
Oh,
that for
you're
later.
allowed to. Such
Let's
is the
leave-
right. If you wanted to lick
let's leave that.
everything here and keep it all for yourself, it is your right as the chef.
And now
okay?
we're going to add some milk, darling.
Top that up.
Okay.
And in my mind, a milkshake needs to have a bit of body. You've got to kind of eat some of it with a spoon, otherwise it's not a proper
Have to,
milkshake,
have
okay?
to have. Okay. And then what? Can we make some noise, guys? Can we
Correct.
make some noise?
It's a celebratory noise. It's a party in a mug, not a hug in a mug. Beautiful. There we go. Come to me. Is it fighting?
Okay, I need some
I'm gonna-
I need some power there.
I say release, my friend.
Release the hug in a mug.
Release the flavor. We need the hug.
So what we're going to do now, Graham,
That's beautiful. Look how thick.
so now we're just going to get some nice, beautiful caramel sauce on this side.
Little bit of food theatre
Because this is what we
goes
do.
a long way.
Just like that,
lovely.
just like that. Just spoon it around like that. So when you throw in the milkshake, be nice
You're
and...
going to get that beautiful marbling throughout. I love that. And a milkshake like this, you want to have little pockets of discovery. So a little bit of extra flavor there, a bit more of the caramel there, a little bit more of the honeycomb there.
And now we're just going to go in with our cream. Never mind that.
Spectacular.
Let's just top it up with some cream.
And I hadn't thought, but obviously the hug in a mug comes with the froth, so it adds kind of a light airiness to this. Beautiful.
Now we have to try this, okay?
Okay.
No dieting today, people. No dieting, no dieting.
It is the
So we're
season,
gonna have
my
some-
friend. It is the season.
Look at that, look at that. Are you
it looks
ready? Are you ready?
spectacular.
And Graham, I know this is your favorite.
Oh, we love our honeycomb. But it's such a cool kind of texture as well. It's got that real kind of crunchiness, but it also dissolves in the mouth, and you're going to get that punch of flavor. That looks absolutely spectacular.
My dear friend,
Oh,
it's
you are a
for
winner.
you.
Oh, it is my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Absolutely beautiful. In fact, this would be a good one to share.
Let's do
So we'll
this.
pop it in. Okay,
1,
ready?
2, 3, go.
for it. Wow. And it hits in layers, hey?
This is really, really amazing.
I don't mean to be surprised at how good you are, but I mean, that is really, really,
and I
really
thank
good.
You, and I thank you.
Absolutely amazing. It's got everything, and it's not too much. That little bit
Yeah.
of like the salty undertone just sells it. This lands beautifully. This is today's indulgence. And if you want to add even more to that, you stand a chance of winning 1,500 Rand in cash. All you got to do is simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso Facebook, our X or our Instagram page, and tell us this. Looking back on your year, which memorable event or achievement deserves to be celebrated with a delicious hug in a mug, salted caramel and honeycomb treat? If it belongs to someone else, go and reward them with that right now. And the X entrance, please, you must share the post, and all platforms must include #TreatYourself, because that's exactly what this is. That competition closes this coming Friday, the 22nd of December. Not a lot of time, so jump on it. You can find the T's and C's on expressoshow.com, and you can find Sassy Bakes online if you want more sassy inspiration.
Fantastic.
Absolutely delicious. Let's go for another one.
Ah, my man, that looks delicious, mouth-watering indeed. Okay, well, after all of that, we're going to take a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. You've got only a couple of moments left to figure out which suit Ryle is going to be wearing. It really is up to you. We have two gorgeous options. We did say, listen, we want to see him a little bit of a James Bond vibe, but whichever one is a James Bond vibe for you, we want to know about it. So head on over to our social media feeds and tell us option 1 or option 2. Which one should Ryle be donning this morning on your Monday? And then, of course, we're looking forward to an incredible live performance from Andrea Forte. We just had a chat to her a little bit earlier on, and she's ready, she's buzzing, she's full of life and energy. She's going to make your Monday absolutely epic. Stick around, we'll be right back.
When those you care about win, so do you. Panado's festive season competition invites you to nominate a person who could really do with 2,000 Rand and stand the chance to be one of 8 lucky winners of 2,000 Rand. Just as SA's trusted pain and fever relief brand for all ages is there whenever you need it most, tag them on the Panado posts of the Expresso social media pages with #PowerToFightPain and #PanadoSA. Competition closes December the 21st. T's and C's apply.
Welcome back. You are tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3 on this magical Monday morning. It's so good to be hanging out with you all the way through till 9 o'clock this morning. Right now, just before we get to your news headlines at the 7 o'clock hour, let's quickly take a look because we asked you, we want you to dress Ryle. We want you to make him look absolutely fantastic. We gave you two options to choose from. Option one, a natural slim fit suit jacket, matching trousers paired with a white smart casual golfer. And then we also have option two, which is a cream suit jacket style with a black slim fit shirt and black trousers. Let's quickly take a look at what you guys said on social media because we want to see Ryle popping this morning. Samantha coming through says, good morning. Tough choice. I do think it's a tough choice, but option two, that's where she's going. Carol, good morning to you. Says to the best breakfast show ever. I love you. Numero two, he will rock that suit. I think so too. Let's see. So far, option two, we have Ida says, hi, good morning, Expresso fam. The white blazer and black trousers, stylish look, and Ryle will rock it. Okay. Number two says Nwabisa, the colors are the best. Yes, I agree. They will definitely suit him. I see what you did there. So there we have it. Those are some of the comments. And obviously it looks like option two was the winner. We did say we want a bit of a James Bond feel with regards to Ryle. So I'm going to bring the man in and let's see. Option two, it is Ryle. Strut in here, my friend. Oh, man. I think I should give you the space and just step out for a second, my bro. That looks good.
Whoa, man, I feel like I'm like ready to take on the world, bro.
You look like you're ready to take on the world, my friend.
I just need to just maybe pop a little elevation over here, you know? Just one of these. Oh, man, but honestly, Mzansi, thank you so much. You've made an absolutely incredible decision.
I think so, too.
I am truly feeling elevated. It doesn't feel like a Monday anymore. I'm ready for the festive. It's official.
And now he smells good as well. Oh, my gosh, dude.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what to say. I feel a little bit underdressed now. We should do. So Graham, from now on, you and I are going to stick to screen together. Ryle will be on his own because we can't appear in the same frame as Ryle at the moment. Dude, that really looks good, man.
This
what
is amazing.
A suit.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to definitely add this to my list. Thanks to Woolies as well, and thanks to you, Mzansi. Honestly, this is elevation.
No, listen, I'm proud of you guys at home because you can spot a good suit when it's in front of you. Dude, that's incredible. So make sure that you make an entrance, just like Ryle did this, this morning for the festive season. Walk into those dinner parties and everyone is just going to talk about you, which is amazing. Luxurious suits, golfers, crew neck T-shirts for that effortless refinement. There's so much on offer. And so make sure that you get 20% or 25% off. That's what you're looking forward to, of two selected beauty products until 24th of December. And this offer is available at Woolworths, in-store, online, or on the app. Remember, T's and C's do apply. Give us one last little...
Just
know
one
what
of
I'm
these.
saying? He does it so well, Mzansi. Oh, my gosh. Can we just take a breather? It's hectic. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Ryle's going to be appearing in this suit for the rest of the morning. Right now, though, let's catch up with Graham. It's time for your news headlines. Nice.
Oh, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it. Oh, this is how we do it.
Thank you so much, gents. A minute after 7, let's delve back into our national news headlines. We've spoken about water safety, but is the water itself safe? Well, eThekwini Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda has now announced that all 23 of the metro's swimming beaches are open for bathing and that tests have shown that the water quality complies with standards for recreational use. So this comes after the results of water quality tests were released earlier, showing that samples taken at 6 popular beaches a week before had critically high levels of E. coli. The latest joint tests taken a day after that release of those previous results shows the water quality at 6 beaches along Durban's Golden Mile suitable for bathing. Absolutely great news. Now let's head a little further afield, but still with a very strong South African militant Islamists linked to Al-Qaeda have now freed a South African paramedic taken hostage in Libya more than 6 years ago. Gift of the Givers has now announced this. So the charity said it had facilitated the unconditional release of Gerco van Deventer and it described him as the longest held South African hostage. He was seized by an unnamed group in Libya on the 3rd of November back in 2020. 2017, then sold to a militant Islamist group in Mali a year later, and then released into Algeria. And it's believed that Van Deventer is a paramedic who was freed along the border with Mali, but fantastic to hear that his journey is now coming to a close, or at least that stage. Now we turn to international news. An Israeli intelligence chief, David Barnea, has reportedly met with Qatari Prime Minister Mohammed Al Thani, raising hopes that there could be renewed mediation over the release of hostages by Hamas. So Hamas took 240 people hostage during its October 7th attack on Israel. Many were released under a week-long ceasefire agreement in November before fighting then resumed. Well, this weekend, Israel's army announced that its troops had accidentally shot dead 3 of those hostages. The meeting between Barnea and Mohammed Al Thani was the first since the collapse of the Qatar brokered ceasefire. So let's hope this yields results. Then a tragic story. 61 migrants are believed to have drowned in a shipwreck off the coast of Libya. The International Organization for Migration has said. It's reported that the vessel left the city of Zuwara with around 86 people on board. Then high waves swamped the boat and 61 migrants, including children, went missing, now presumed dead. Libya is among the main departure points for migrants trying to cross the Mediterranean and enter Europe. Some 2,200 people have drowned while attempting the crossing just this year alone. Then let's lighten the mood just a little bit. A very powerful and clearly energetic Texas Longhorn steer named Ricardo inexplicably ended up on the tracks at a New Jersey train station. Just look at the size of those longhorns. So granted, his mysterious appearance only delayed trains for some 45 minutes, but his understandable confusion drove him into a rage, and personnel attempting to relocate Ricardo scattered like roaches, forgivably, when he charged at them. But eventually, thankfully, kindness and patience prevailed, and Ricardo was tranquilized and then transported to an animal sanctuary. And there he'll live out the rest of his days chewing cud and growing his prodigious horns. Now, sanctuary founder Mike Stura believes the resourceful Ricardo had in fact escaped a local abattoir and landed up on the New Jersey tracks. From the frying pan into the fire, but he is safe. So on that celebratory note, that's where we leave our news headlines. Unfortunately, not the most positive start for the sport.
Yeah, thank you so much, G-Man. Not that positive when it comes to cricket, but we are looking ahead to the next results. But for now, though, Arshdeep Singh and Avesh Khan's stellar bowling performance claimed 9 wickets, limiting the Proteas to a mere 116 runs on Pink Day at Wanderers Stadium. Now, debutant Sai Sudarshan, 55, and Shreyas Iyer, 52, then dazzled, leading India to an emphatic 8-wicket triumph in just 16.4 overs. Now, the series continues at St. George's Park on Tuesday, followed by the third match at Boland Park in Paarl, taking place this Thursday. Well, from cricket news, we dive into some rugby action, and in the Champions Cup this weekend, the Stormers stunned defending champions La Rochelle 21-20 at Cape Town Stadium. Now, the Bulls away in France fought bravely, but fell 29-28 to Lyon after missing a winning penalty. And in the Challenge Cup, the Lions dominated the Newcastle Falcons 35-13 in Johannesburg. With all this action taking place, the Cheetahs also clinched a 32-29 win over the Springbok-laden Sharks to add more pressure on the coastal team. Well, lots of sporting action went down this weekend, and especially when it comes to football, and Arsenal asserted dominance with a 2-0 win against Brighton. Now, in the first half, Arsenal's relentless attacks were thwarted by Brighton's resilient defence and goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen. Now, however, the deadlock broke in the second half with Gabriel Jesus heading home after a corner mishap. Now, a late counter-attack saw Kai Havertz secure the win, propelling Arsenal to the Premier League summit. Well, carrying on with the football news, in a gritty showdown, Liverpool missed the chance to reclaim Premier League's top spot, settling for a frustrating 0-0 draw against resolute Manchester United. Now, despite United's Diogo Dalot's late dismissal, Liverpool struggled to break through. Now, Jurgen Klopp's team, now second, trails leaders Arsenal by 1 point, setting the stage for a pivotal clash at the Anfield next Saturday. Well, we'll do it all again in the next hour when it comes to all the sporting news. But for now, though, a lot of you heading out on the roads. Let's see how we can serve you when it comes to traffic. And here's Ewan with the latest.
Thank you so much, Raul. Let's quickly take a look at your roads. They are for sure waking up, but nothing too serious. 2 incidents you need to be aware of. First and foremost, for Vereniging in Johannesburg, there's been an accident on the N1 southbound, and that's before Old Johannesburg Road. The left shoulder is closed currently, so please drive carefully if you are in the area. Staying in Johannesburg and Linksfield, there's a stationary vehicle on the N3, and that's northbound after Linksfield interchange. 1 lane is closed and traffic is currently slow moving, so please plan your routes accordingly if you are heading in that direction. That's what we have for you. Please be safe out on the roads this morning. Right now, let's take another look at your weather. First and foremost, some weather news, or rather water news in this instance. Water and sanitation news this morning is that Minister Senzo Mchunu has announced that 2.2 billion rand has been allocated to the refurbishment of the Machobeng bulk water intervention project in the Free State. Now, this after concern about spills and the municipal areas being declared sewage disaster areas. Mchunu said the allocated funds will be spent over 4 years, and the Vaal Central Water Board will be the implementing agent. The repair work will include the unblocking of approximately 1,500 kilometres of sewer network pipes, repairing dilapidated infrastructure, as well as the refurbishment or upgrading of 11 wastewater treatment plants and 52 pump stations in the towns of Allen Ridge, Hennenman, Oudendaalsrus, Ventersburg, Virginia and Welkom. Now, from your weather news, let's quickly take a look at our sunrise view of the hour. This one was sent in by Gail Doyle all the way from Gordons Bay. The sun just beckoning over the mountains there. Gail, thank you very much. It looks stunning. Oh, I can just feel the festive vibes in Gordons Bay looking at that picture. It looks stunning. Thank you very much. Have yourself a beautiful Monday and a blessed week further. And for the rest of you at home, please continue sharing your views with us. We'd love to see and feature it right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. That WhatsApp number that should be on speed dial right now, 063 408 8863. Right now, here's your temperatures. Let's get you prepped for what to wear today.
If you're feeling lucky this morning, then do it. Play your daily lotto for an estimated 400,000 rand in jackpots today. Someone has to win it. Why should it not be you? But you can only win if you put yourself in the running and actually play. And there are multiple ways that you can play today. So you can buy your ticket in store. You can have it in your hand. You can go to the nationallottery.co.za website. You can use their great mobile app. You can use your cell phone banking app. Or you can simply dial star 120 star 7529 hash for the USSD. And we've posted all of those details. We'll keep them up on our social media channels so you can go and check them out. It could be your big payday. And don't we all need that at this time of the year? But you gotta push a play to get yourself in the running.
Look at me, all happy, all full of smiles, feeling like I'm going to my matric ball with the hottest date ever. But no, it's not happening. What is happening, though, is that the entertainment box is going to be massively ticked. We're diving into an SA legend that's going to be nominating and actually being hosting the Emmys. So this is something big, big, big. I think it's the Emmys or the Grammys. I'm not sure which one it is, but there's a big SA host that's going to be taking it on. And another big SA talent. This one over here is finally going to be performing. We cannot wait for it. You heard all the hype about the new single, but there's so much that she has on offer. And this one for me is just celebrating an absolutely incredible year. It has been that, and you get to sit here first row seats to enjoy all the magic. We'll see you after this.
Mzansi, enhance what you love. Add more of what you need to your contract. Choose from a range of enhanced options in-store or online. Further together, Vodacom.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
More energy. We want more energy. Come on. It's time to dive into the world of entertainment. Welcome back as we see what our favorite celebrities have been getting up to. And I'm going to jump right in with a South African connection. We love this kid because he's come good. Yes, Trevor Noah has been confirmed, and he's confirmed it himself on his What Now podcast. He is officially the host of the Grammy Awards once again, the 4th year on the trot, because he is just so good at it. Absolutely amazing. So this year's Grammys, Trevor obviously did a lot of mingling with the A-listers, who are now, of course, all of his mates, during the opening monologue, making some beautiful comical comments on most of them, and they all landed beautifully. Didn't get anyone's back up, didn't get slapped by anyone. Yeah, there were no slaps dished out. No, he really has turned into a master of his craft in that space, and the ceremony is set to take place at the Crypto.com Arena in LA on the 4th of February. Thankfully, before the moon disappears,
Yeah,
he'll
we'll
have
get
an
into that story
opportunity
just now.
to shine once again. But I think people forget how hard he worked to get to this point. So when these opportunities come, it looks easy for him because he's got the skill set. He can handle a room like few people. He might be one of the top 10 entertainers in the world right now.
Absolutely,
In terms of, we all love him. We'll put him at #1. But in terms of what he can do, he's in a class of his own right now.
But how crazy to think that a South African is going to be hosting the Grammys.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
I mean, that is like
It is, and it's
mind-blowing.
It's
It
for
really
me,
is.
it's perfect though. It's like
Yeah.
the perfect story of like there is no excuse.
Ah,
Doesn't matter
none.
what is in your way, you can
Yeah.
achieve literally anything. The world is your oyster, and this man is living proof of that. He's never rested on his laurels,
No.
showing you the possibility, the potential that you
Completely.
have.
And
I'm
he
here
keeps
for it,
bringing
man.
it back to a South African context and reminding people who he is, where he's from, why South Africa is what it is. Absolutely
I
love it.
love that. I
All right,
love
gents,
that.
is the moon really
So
disappearing?
yeah, Graham dropped a comment saying, listen, before the moon disappears, well, let me put it into context because
Okay.
David Copperfield is set to make the moon disappear.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, I mean, he's off the wall nuts, I think, but crazy good.
The greatest
at what he
living
does.
magician, sure.
Yeah, so David Copperfield, I mean, who considers making the Statue of Liberty disappear and walking through the Great Wall of China among his many accomplishments, has announced he is now working on a bold new stunt to make the moon disappear in February 2024. I don't know.
I'm just thinking about the riptides.
Yeah, but
and
it's very important. Like, we need the moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that actually just going to be the end of the world?
Not
Are we marking
forever,
it in
not
like that?
forever. Yeah. Maybe this is Y2K has finally caught up with us where it's going to happen.
I mean, this is. How do you wrap your head around something like this? I mean, illusions and all these kind of things, but I mean, the moon, it's there.
But this is classic David, though. I mean,
oh, no, if
think
he's
about
gonna
it.
do
He's
it-
made anything disappear. No one thought of the moon, though. Come
Yeah,
on.
no, he plays with like the pyramids and things like that. That's if he's going to make something disappear, it'll either be that or he'll make you disappear in your own lounge or something. It begs the question, is this going on in our heads?
Yeah.
Or are we actually seeing it? Where is the magic happening? Incredible.
I heard a crazy story, though, that this is actually a build-up to his main trick. Apparently, he's going to make all our problems disappear.
Oh, really?
That's the main, that's the main one.
Okay.
Okay.
Just write him a note. Just send him a note. No, I think he could do it, man. I think he could do it.
Right.
Listen, entertainment doesn't stop here. There's one more story I want to get to, and this one is something I think a lot of us are getting excited about. A big match has gone down with Pumlilo, Njilo, and Big Zulu. They went head-to-head in
and
a
he
boxing
couldn't
ring,
do
a
it.
professional match, and Njilo came out on tops. It was a proper. The lads were looking like they were.
And
peak
listen, Njilo's a
condition.
boxer, bro. So
Yeah.
absolutely well done, big guy.
And we were all wondering about the weight mismatch and whether it was going to add into anyone's favor, but it was a great match nonetheless. And even though Zulu was confident about winning, he accepted the results and was still confident that after the loss, he expressed he gained a brother and showed his respect to Njilo. So
Well, we can actually say we've been in those sorts of situations.
I was about to say, I don't think I'll do it again, though.
I was
but,
thinking about it now.
I was like, that was a great era. And listen, but there's something
Keep it in your
unbelievable to get into a boxing ring, like the both of us can attest to. And it's just, so well done to that, man. Okay, so that's your entertainment news stories for this morning. Let's hope the moon doesn't disappear permanently next year. He should bring it back. But right now, let's bring it back to our home, our studio. Andrea Fortain, she is here. She's just a light. She's full of energy. And here she is with her song called Energy. Let's do it.
so tired of the heartbreaks. I just wanna be loved right. Tired of giving in my all, then getting nothing right back, right back. They say be patient with the one you love, but I can't wait no more, no more. Boy, I'm just saying, no time wasting. You got to make up your mind, your mind. 'Cause all I need from you is energy, 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 yeah. I need 10 out of 10. I want nothing less. Energy, energy, energy. I need 10 out of 10. Don't want nothing less, want nothing less, yeah. I don't want nothing easy, 'cause I know that I'm needed, and I know that you'll see it. Oh, and sometimes I lose my cool, and I look like a fool for you. Why can't you love me right? Don't need to be asking twice, 'cause we always end up in a fight. Boy, I'm just saying, time is running out. You got to make up your mind, your mind. 'Cause all I need from you is energy, 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 yeah. I need 10 out of 10. I want nothing less. Energy, energy, energy. I need 10 out of 10. Don't want nothing less, want nothing less, yeah. Cause you gotta show me that you want this. Cause I've given you more, yeah. More than what you wanted. 'Cause all I need from you is energy, energy, yeah. I need 10 out of 10. I want nothing less. Energy, energy, energy. I need 10 out of 10. Don't want nothing less, want nothing less, yeah.
Superstar!
Come on!
Oh, my word. It's so good.
An effortless energy, that is for sure. Stick around for her brand new single, Feel What I Feel, heading your way in just
We don't have a choice. We can't help but feel the energy.
We can't help it. We're feeling it, Andrea. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing, man.
Yeah, look, there's so much to look forward to right now. Andrea, I think you should just take a bow for that, because that's
Yeah,
everything that we needed when it comes to performances. I think we need to just put another one, and that's just rounding up a year. More celebrations with her coming through in a bit. But, of course, it is heading through to Christmas, and a lot of us still need to fill those Christmas stockings. So why not fill it with a gaming console? Yeah, Grant Hines is coming through, giving us every reason to get the latest in gaming consoles. I can't wait for that.
Yep, the FOMO is about to kick in, and then Kutle is going to do a little test of the best kids' toys according to kids. If we've got some spaces in that stocking, we shall fill them after this.
Real ratings.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Last week of the year, coming to you live and still reminding you that 'tis the season to be jolly. And of course, Xbox are coming in through with some of this, spreading the festive cheer. So we've got some awesome products and gaming accessories to enhance your experiences. The question is, are you ready to play on holiday mode? So joining us to chat about their festive campaign and the Series X and S special features, the one and only professional gamer and tech enthusiast among many other tech titles, Grant Hines in the building. How you doing, bro?
Yo, I am excited.
Yeah?
Literally, Xbox is the most played console in our household.
Oh, nice.
Yo, Jess has got one, I've got one.
You have your own Xbox.
We can't fight.
Wow, that's amazing.
We can't fight over them.
That's goals.
Yeah, so she has her own space, and I got my own space, and we play a lot of games together. So it's a really strong console in my heart.
It is serving when it comes to entertainment. I love that, and I love the fact that there's options, right? And we're talking about these two options right now: the Xbox Series S and the X, right?
Yes.
What's the difference?
Okay, so there's two consoles. I think a lot of people might be confused. The Series X is the one that we're using over here. It's the big boy. It's the highest spec version.
Okay.
And then there's the Series S, which is a thinner version that is not as high spec, but has got a lot of high specs in it. It's got 120 hertz. You can play a ton of games that exist already. So if you play a ton of FIFA, for instance, it plays all the modern games that you get on Xbox, but just at a little bit lower quality specs.
Well, that sounds pretty
So you
decent.
get the experience of having a next generation console at like just about half the price, which is really. So Jess has got that one. So I've got the Series X on my setup, and Jess has got the Series S.
So how does it work when it comes to someone deciding which one they actually want? Like, who do you think the X is better suited for, and who is the S maybe better suited for? Is there an answer to that?
There is, actually. I think if you are a casual player and you play games just for fun, you play a bunch of FIFA like over the weekends, you don't know what. I always ask people like, how many frames does your TV output? And I go like, I don't know. It's probably the console that you should be looking at. But if you care about frame rates and what console it's on and that kind of thing, then maybe like a higher-end console is actually the one for you. So the Series X. But the Series S, I think for most people, it's kind of like the sneaker hit. It's so inexpensive. It's so affordable for what it can do for a next generation console. I'm trying to think now. I think it's cheaper already than some of the older consoles, like the PS3s than we had bought in the past.
Wow.
And it gives you all those new games.
Nice.
And the best part about Xbox is something called Game Pass. So a lot of people don't know this either. And parents, listen to me very carefully now. This is very exciting. Game Pass is a subscription service, kind of like a rental service. You know, we had Blockbusters back in the day.
You're going to the videotape days.
Yes.
Whoa.
So this is for the parents out there. Hear me out. You can literally pay like a monthly subscription, and you can download like hundreds of games that are available on Game Pass for free.
Wow.
So when kids go, Mom, I need to buy this game or buy that game, it's like, is it on Game Pass? I gave you a Game Pass subscription, download it there.
And just download it for free.
And then you can download it for free. You don't have to worry
console.
about purchasing tons of games. So getting the Series S is that once-off purchase, very affordable console. And then instead of buying a huge library of games, which you can do if you want to, you can then you can actually just download as many games as you want. And there are other benefits to Game Pass you'll find. There are discounts to some of the games online and that kind of thing. So you can still buy those.
So I see you obviously got a game out here in the background, showing off as always, getting us inspired to want to get one of these devices. What are you playing at the moment?
This is the brand new Avatar game.
Oh, dope. So you're plugged in right now, right?
I'm plugged in.
Literally.
I just want to show you how amazing the graphics are just on a new generation console. We're literally in... You've watched Avatar, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
Pandora. You love nature.
Obviously,
Yeah, that is
man.
like literally the nature person's movie. And you can run around the whole of like Pandora. Like
literally just explore, take your time with it.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I would just play this game and go like hike around. Just go on a hike this morning, like minimal effort.
Did you go on a hike now?
No, I'm just, well, I could have had this game. I need to add this to the festive stocking, of course.
Yeah,
Now,
so you get all these like really amazing next generation games that you can play on both of these consoles.
absolutely brilliant. Grant Hines giving us even more reason to get involved in the festive. And if you don't have one of these consoles, then another reason to get in on it. Now, listen up. It doesn't stop here, right? Because it's that magical time of the year, and we've got some exciting news to share. Yep, it's Expresso's festive stocking celebration. Now, this is how it works, right? 5 lucky viewers are going to get the chance to pick a festive stocking live on air and reveal an absolutely fantastic hidden surprise. Now, to join the fun, all you got to do is visit and go to our competition post, and that's on Facebook, on X, and our Instagram pages, and then tell us who in your life deserves a heartwarming surprise and tell us why. Now, don't forget to include the hashtag Expresso Festive in your answer. Now, on top of this, you also want to mark your calendars for Friday, the 22nd of December, and tune into your Feel Good Breakfast show because we might just be calling you. Now, among the festive wonders up for grabs are a Thermomix TM6 valued at 29,995 Rand. We also got the Xbox Series S valued at 7,599 Rand. We've got a 2,000 Rand Skin Miles voucher and a Shemansky Gold Cape Town pendant with a diamond and chain worth 7,500 Rand. And then on top of this, obviously we're heading into summer, we're exposed to the elements. There's also an Environ skincare consultation plus a curated skincare routine valued at 5,000 Rand. This is absolutely incredible. This is huge. Why are you not getting in this competition already? It closes at midday, Tuesday, the 19th of December. And of course, it's a season of giving. So at Expresso, we are ready to make it extra special just for you, Mzansi. And if you're wondering what's going on, once again, you can find all of the T's and C's at expressoshow.com. Grant Hines has given us every reason to get our Christmas stocking filled up with an Xbox. So what are you waiting for? Get to the stores or get onto this competition immediately. What are you waiting for? Come on.
Nice. Love is just chilling on another planet,
Completely.
man. I absolutely love that. Now, yes, you could win your Christmas stocking, but not everybody can do that. It doesn't mean you can't access the very best toys that are out there, but you need to find out from the kids themselves what are the top-rated toys. And Kutle is going to head to Macro to find out.
Yeah, to Macro. And listen, the top-rated toys, it's out there by kids. I mean, this is the ultimate toy discovery. So we are here to make sure you fill the Christmas stockings with the right stuff.
Earlier this year, Macro embarked on a mission to find the hottest toys that would capture the hearts of children across South Africa. And who best to judge these toys than the children themselves? There was a call for a group of 250 children between the ages of 6 and 12 to become toy testers for a day. They had the chance to rate, play, and test never-before-seen toys as part of their Top-Rated by Kids campaign. Ryan, I heard that you had a really cool job. You got to try out some new and exciting toys, right?
Yes.
Which one is your favorite?
The gel gun.
So you've got the gel shot in red and blue. Which one's your favorite color?
Definitely the blue.
Can I have the red one then? Thank you. Hi, Ruba.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm so excited. You've got some really cool toys here. Which one is your favorite and the one that you're most excited about?
The Twister Air.
What advice do you have for other children who would like to try out new toys with their friends and family?
To be safe and make sure to not hurt other kids or yourself and just have fun with it.
My highlight of the day has to be meeting Ryan and Ruva because they are a part of the esteemed judging panel of 250 children deciding on which toys are the top toys for 2023 in South Africa. I feel like that's a big responsibility. The results are in and the excitement is off the charts. And the toys that have stolen the show will not only be available at Macro, but also at Game, bringing joy to children across our nation. Ruva and Ryan, are you guys ready? Drum roll, please. They have secured exclusive rights to sell South Africa's top toy for 2023, introducing the Avalanche Gel Shot. Did you guys expect the Avalanche Gel Shots to be the top toy for 2023?
Yes.
Yes, you did. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the toy?
10 out of 10.
And for you, Ryan?
10 out of 10.
That's what I love to hear. Now, if you were to describe in one word how you enjoyed today playing with the different toys, which word would it be?
Awesome.
And for you?
Amazing.
Amazing, awesome and amazing playing with South Africa's top toys for 2023. High five. I'm also excited. Ding! One thing we know and love about children is the fact that they are brutally honest. So, honesty is the best policy. And trust and believe that because of their reviews and their contribution, Macro and Game will give you nothing but the best toys for your children to enjoy, especially over the festive season. Well, there you have it. Get ready for an avalanche of fun. Head on over to your nearest Macro and Game stores and grab the hottest toys of the year. Do not miss out on the exclusive Avalanche Gel Shot, South Africa's top toy for 2023.
Ooh, those gel
very nice.
blasters.
I was
my
going to say,
friend.
I actually saw and I was like, no, my son's a little bit too young for that. But maybe I'm not, or maybe I am just too immature. But absolutely awesome. I'm going to give them all a 10 out of 10.
Absolutely. Kutle, thank you very much, man. Well, now you have it. There's some great ideas for some festive gifting right now for your kiddos.
Yeah, festive gifting and everything festive coming through when it comes to inspiration, and especially when it comes to food. We're diving into the kitchen. We've got something absolutely special. We've got an apple and honey glazed gammon. Something you definitely want to add to the list. And if you haven't already, then add it to your shopping cart and make this one. On top of that, also, Grant Hines is still in the building. We've reviewed the Xbox, but now it's time to review the game. You saw a sneak peek of Avatar, but finally, he is raving and ranting about this. And I can tell you, there's every reason to stick around and find out why. We'll see you just after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I told you not to go anywhere. Yep, we're getting excited, and clearly this man's forgetting that he's even at work because the hype is real. The highly anticipated Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is here, and we've got the gaming guru Grant Hines in the building to break every little bit of it down for us. Bro, I know you've been anticipating this one, right?
Yeah, look, it's kind of like taking me by surprise, to be honest. Like, I love Avatar. Like,
Yeah?
I think it's a great movie series.
100%.
I love what James Cameron has done. put like the passion in it. But video games to movies, adaptations are rubbish.
Doesn't
right?
always match up.
Yeah. It's not the same, right? But they really have done an incredible job. I'm actually free roaming right now to show you how lush and beautiful the world is and how detailed it is.
So this is the world of Pandora, right? Which is huge. If the movie's anything to go by, let's say that at least. I know James Cameron put so much detail into the entire storyline. How does it match up here with the game? Is it giving that sort of proper Avatar feels?
So like it's similar. It's similar in the sense that it feels like Avatar, but the story could be better. But that's okay. Like, I think that's not why I wanted to come to, like, I think the story for Avatar is very simple, right? We've got to look after our planet, and colonization is bad. Those are, like, that's, like, the main story of
we got
Avatar.
that, yeah.
But, like, with the game, like, they've got that theme in that story, but I also get to experience the world in a way that you can't do in the movie, right?
Oh, so you can break away and have more freedom into, and hang on, what are you doing here right now?
I'm just collecting an egg.
What do you do with this egg exactly? Is it food, or is it...
So the world is very similar to Far Cry, the way that the mission structure works. So it's an open world game. If you've ever played Far Cry, you'll know how cool it is. But they've got all these cool little things, like to jump, you hold down A, and then you like charge your jump and jump. So you can
like a power up.
Yeah, so you can free run around pretty much the whole.
Don't fall down. You're quite high now.
Listen, I'm a Navi. I can
Whoa, taking risks.
Yeah, I'm a Navi. This is my forest. Oops, okay, never mind.
But again, for me, what I'm seeing already, just from the small little snippet, the world is so engaging and interactive, right? You can, like, interact with a lot of what's going on the map. At the same time, it looks like are there new features that really stand out for you here? Are there anything different from, like, previous games that are like, wow, this is a cool addition?
Look, I think the biggest thing for me, the biggest takeaway is that it's a great game.
Yeah.
And I love Far Cry. I love that mission structure. I love those open world adventures where you can do whatever you want. It's got co-op as well. So if you've got a Series S or a Series X or whatever you were asking.
Okay, yeah. So I'm saying if I've got an X and you've got an S as example, we can both play on the co-op mode.
Yeah, play online, yeah.
Nice.
So that's very cool. It's cool that they've included that. And the thing that stands out for me is the fact that movies are terrible when they're adapted into games.
Yeah.
And they're usually, if they're not taking their time and they rush to market to launch with the movie, it's usually a terrible experience. But this is a standalone, exciting experience that feels like the world of Pandora. It feels like you get to participate in that. They added some stuff to the lore, so the story happens just after the events of the first film.
Okay.
And you are actually a captive Na'vi that has been released. You're captive since birth, so you haven't really been out into the wild. So you're still learning your tricks now. You've escaped and you're still learning your tricks.
Got you.
And it's a great motif for a game, right? You start off weak and you get strong. But all the other tribes that you meet along the open world map, let me show you. This is the open world map that you can explore.
Whoa.
You can ride, what's they not dragons, what are they called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. From the movie, yes, man.
There are lots of vehicles that you can...
Insane. So listen, one question, obviously. It's Christmas time. This game looks immersive. Is it worthy of Christmas gifting?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
And it's a great single-player experience that you can just... It's great morals, great story behind it, great world to explore, learn a little bit about nature, and appreciating our planet, and then and have a great game behind it.
Sounds perfect, man. Gronai's coming through, giving us a banger, something we should definitely add to the shopping list or the gifting list. And I can't thank you enough. Of course, this one's available on most consoles, so have some fun with it. You can do co-op mode as well, have fun with your friends. But right now, this is just getting me into the festive spirit.
Beautiful it is.
Right. Can I play now?
Yes.
Can I play? Please. Yes.
Oh, that's my type of game, dude.
I'm there.
That is cool. You know, like I don't want to like diss anything, but when it comes to like Fortnite or what, never really got into it.
A little too hard, but this is something you can play with your kids. It's not violent. I love
that. Is cool. It's Avatar, man.
Yeah, you can maybe even not play it with your kids and just play it yourself. It's fun.
For sure.
Perfectly fine.
Thank you very much, Grant. Really appreciate that. But now we get to sort your festive table for a second. And gammon is always one of those. It's a favorite because it's delicious. It is just something that I think the family gravitates towards, right?
it's traditional.
Traditional. It's a really traditional, it's flavorful, versatile dish, often, of course, the festive star of the Christmas table. Now, Woolworths understood the assignment by giving us a variety of gammon to choose from, and we're going to be making one of them. This gammon right here, it is already beechwood smoked and slow cooked and sliced already.
I absolutely love it, and I love it's even got, it says not too tricky on it as an explanation, which is great because it is literally plug and play. We just need to heat it up. It takes 35 minutes, it says on the packaging, which is great. It's going to give us enough time to be able to whip up our beautiful apples. But maybe you want to start with the sauce first.
Yeah, the glaze. So what we have here, we have some apple sauce that we're going to pop in here.
It's apple on apples, and we know that the food technologists at Woolworths have gone crazy with those staples. And when they say apple sauce, these are the best apples, the most sauciest sauce. They've really gone the extra mile to ensure that we don't have to. And I think that's the big problem with like a big Christmas day or a festive lunch or something like that. You literally come out of the kitchen dripping with sweat and you spend most of the day toiling away and you don't get to enjoy the moment. 45 minutes is all this is going to take.
That's it. So I've got the apple sauce in there, honey, whole grain mustard. I've got a little bit of apple cider vinegar that we're going to pop in there as well. The recipe will be on our website as well, expressoshow.com. And some pepper.
Okay, just
and then we heat this up, and we want to just reduce it to a nice little syrupy glaze.
Because you want that lovely, sticky, syrupy glaze to stick to the food as it coats it. That's going to be absolutely vital.
Let me tell you, this smells incredible already.
So the apple sauce kind of gave away the trick here, the hack. That apple is beautiful with most traditional meats, but it lets a gammon sing. So we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to actually introduce a slow-roasted apple assignment here to our little list. So what I've got here are some beautiful apples. You can use your most flavorful choice, and we are so blessed. We've got a skewer, and we're literally just going to be taking the skewer and creating a little reservoir, just a little hole, a reservoir. I don't know what you would call a hole punctured into the top of an apple. Officially, there probably is a cooking term for it, but you want to be able to get your bay leaf nice and deep down. See if you can kind of skewerize a nice little borehole there, and then we're going to take our bay leaf and we're going to try and insert that as deep as we can so those beautiful flavors can permeate. Can probably go even deeper than that, but it looks beautiful. And then we're going to just pop a little bit of butter.
Okay.
And we're going to pop it in, and then our glaze will go over that. So keep skewering away. And here the beautiful thing is you're going to get, obviously the slow roast really does caramelize the sugars in the apple. It adds a completely different flavor profile. But there is something so beautiful when you've got a lovely kind of salty, very rich meat to cut that with something. And the apple, it's got a bit of acidity, it's got a bit of sugar, beautiful, well-rounded flavor that just screams festive.
Just like that. And I think it's a nice addition with the apples, especially with regards to gammon. We are using that kind of apple cider vinegar. Everything just ties together so nicely.
For sure.
It's layers, exactly that. And it looks
it looks really cute, man. I think this is going to be really, really sweet. You can even drill, I think, possibly even a little bit deeper there. And you know, when we talk about making Christmas easy, so we've got the gammons in various sizes. You don't need to get the whole pig. Okay, you can have a beautiful size that fits your needs. I would get the bigger one, though, because you need some on Boxing Day for the sandwiches. You absolutely need
for the leftovers. But I'm also going to tell you, I mean, you've got to act now because we know that gammon flies off the shelves, especially this time of year. And here's the deal for W Rewards members. You can get 25% off any 2 gammons or festive hampers, which is a huge saving. And on top of that, I mean, all customers will get 20% off. And that is only today and tomorrow. We're talking about the 18th today and the 19th of December. That's when you can get this special. So act now. Go quickly.
That is good.
Yeah. Make sure that you just plan your routes this morning, I think.
And now that we've said that out there and manifested that, you know they're going to fly off the shelf today.
Yeah, look, it is a huge saving. And again, I know that Woolworths making it really easy because I think the one thing and the common thread that we've been talking about prepping all the festive meals is the fact that we don't want to spend so much time in the kitchen. We want to make sure that we put something delicious on the table, yet we don't want to spend the hours doing it.
Maybe it's your chance to make your mark on the Christmas front, you know, because there's always the generation that has to kind of take care of all those duties and spend the day in the kitchen. That looks absolutely beautiful. And now the final phase
Well, and this is what the glaze will look like after it's been reduced. So I'm slowly reducing it
like
here.
a
You drizzle
jam.
that over. And of course, again, if you want to get this recipe, it is also in the brand new Taste magazine from Woolworths. So make sure you check that one out. I mean, there's always so much inspiration in the Taste magazine.
And they show you how it should look. The
Yes.
food styling, what Abby and her team do,
is incredible.
Yeah, no, it's off the chart. So a bit of theatre goes a long way on the festive table, but just look how beautiful those
So you're going to
look.
pop these into the oven and you're going to start roasting them. And when there's about 15 or so minutes left, then you're going to put your sliced gammon in there. You're going to drizzle it with your leftover glaze as well. Basically, it is a heat and eat situation.
Yeah.
You want to make sure maybe caramelize that beautiful, what do you call it, glaze on top.
Yeah,
and
it's
you're going
gotta
to
be a
walk
little
out
bit
of there with
crunchy, yeah.
already sliced gammon, which is amazing that you can literally just pop on the festive table. Why not? Why not?
Absolutely stunning. And of course, I'm
There
looking
we
for
go,
my
buddy.
gorgeous Taste magazine, because if you need a little bit of festive inspiration to see what it could look like.
Yeah.
Your festive table needs to be a centerpiece. There have to be items on that table that speak to the occasion, that speak to the tradition. And this really does package everything. But there are so many great deals and inspo in
When
here.
it comes to the festive period, that is your best friend,
Yeah,
the
your
Taste magazine.
Bible,
Now,
yeah.
I mean, we got to say, I mean, is it even Christmas without gammon? I think we should eat gammon way more often, but it is particularly, I think, festive for the festive season. And like we've said, you can find this recipe in your latest Woolworths Taste magazine. Plus, remember, W Rewards members get 25% off any 2 gammons or festive hampers, while all customers get 20% off. And this offer is available at Woolworths until tomorrow, the 19th of December. You've got today and tomorrow to get your hands on this incredible deal. Don't delay. Go do it right now.
I almost
Dude,
don't want to cook them. They look like a work of art. Take a photo and put it on the gram before you put it in the oven. But that's 45 minutes to arrive at the most scrumptious sliced gammon and our beautiful slow roasted apples. Gorgeous.
Do it like this. Get it, move it, own it. Do it like this.
Bespoke.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I think it's been an opportunity this morning to look back and take cognizance of what we've achieved, maybe some of the knocks and some of those major highs. And while the year has been undoubtedly a tough one for most of us, there is indeed a lot to be grateful for because we've come through it. And in today's Our Money Matters chat, we are going to practice a little financial gratitude and quite literally count our blessings. And I'm hoping that You've gotten to that point in this very challenging year that you can hone in on that gratitude because it's a vitally important mechanism to use. So I'm going to put it to you guys. Maybe I'll put it to you because it feels like you've had one of those years where you've gained a lot. You had a lot of intention when you started this year. I can remember having that conversation with you with all the plans that were out there. What are you most grateful for from a financial perspective this year?
I think financially, I'm grateful for the fact that I didn't put myself into any more debt, right? And on top of that, I've been able to pay the current debt that I have had. So I think when you take on like the big task of like a house, the bond becomes a very adverse thing to try to get over. So for me, I think it's just been grateful to have a year that allowed me to be busy enough to continually show up, to be able to make those payments.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, man, it's easier said than done, especially that feeling of thinking like, how am I going to do this for all these years? So grateful for another year in the bag for that.
And without extending that line any further, I absolutely love that. Buddy, maybe we can look at it through a different lens for you. What are some of the things that you've realized you maybe take for granted?
Ooh. That's a tough one. It really is a tough one. You know, from a financial point of view, look, it's been a tough year, I'm not going to lie, and there's been a lot to overcome. But I think you kind of step back and you look at the bigger picture, and you look at the fact that you're able to manage everything that's in front of you, and I think that's what I'm most grateful for, you know. And I mean, I don't want to take for granted the fact that, you know, I have an incredible job, you know, and I think from a family perspective, you know, this is something that you sometimes do easily take for granted, but you realize going through a lot of challenges and difficulty.
Kept them in school. You've kept them fed. You've kept them
all of
happy,
these things,
man.
and if you take stock of everything that happened this year with regards to all of those, you know, day-to-day things, and you realize that, you know what, it's not something I should be taking for granted. It's something that I could reflect on. It's like, hey, but I've managed it. It's
validation.
I mean, there's been a lot of unexpected expenses in my kind of year this year
that's something worthy of celebrating.
For sure, man. I mean, car issues, really?
Yeah.
A lot.
We're still
Like,
standing,
I'm still
baby.
here. Come on, man.
No, I
So,
get
yeah.
that. It felt like this year was a bit of a transition for you because you took all of this magic that's happening inside that you've applied to yourself and you've tried to propagate that idea. And I spent just all of 5 minutes breaking my body doing silly things at your Gaia Fit space. But the energy, the vibe there, I can understand why you've inspired so many people this year to just get moving. How do you feel you've used your financial gains to impact others this year?
I think that's exactly that, man. That has been one of the biggest projects for me, was setting up that space out at the bottom of Tukai to take what I've learned and share that with other people. And I think really what was the best thing for me was being able to be in a financial position where I could throw some money into growing and investing something, a community, energy and atmosphere that really is, for lack of a better word, serving people. I think it's so important to realize that, hey, this is actually has been an investment and it actually is paying off. I'm seeing smiles on people's faces. I'm seeing progress. I'm seeing success. I'm celebrating that. That was a worthy investment.
And that's what you serve us every day, son. That's what you serve. Now, I feel very privileged because we've been able to plug into that. I've been able to plug into the good sense that this man has every day. I think what I've loved the most is that we've lived this journey together. So when I talk about my financial pressures, when Ewan talks about a tough year, we know that that's what you've been going through and we're all on the same playing field.
We are.
And it starts with us just showing a little bit of gratitude to turn that mental tide. Practicing gratitude of any kind is a brilliant way to shift our focus onto what we do have, what we can use, and what will ultimately contribute towards a positive mindset and outlook on life. They say gratitude literally lubricates your brain. So as we continue our financial journeys, let's carry the spirit of gratitude forward, appreciating the opportunities that we have, and I think most importantly, the impact that we can make, whether it's with our own families, with the people around us, with our colleagues. You can make an impact, but it starts with a little bit of gratitude.
Mabel, check this. With a MyGoals premium account, you get 12 free airport lounge visits.
12?
Yeah.
God, David, when are you busy planning your next getaway during office hours? Man.
Right, let's take a last look at your news headlines. It's 8 o'clock, starting off with your national news this morning. The Gauteng Education Department has announced that late online applications for the 2024 school admissions for grades 1 and 8 commence this morning at 8 a.m. Now, Steve Mabona, spokesperson for the department, clarified that only public schools with available space will be open for parents and guardians to submit their applications. Mabona advised parents to apply to a single school, as this will automatically secure placement for their learners in 2024. Now, parents need to ensure that all necessary documents are submitted to the respective schools upon reopening on January the 17th next year. And eThekwini Mayor Mxolisi Kwanda has announced that all 23 of the metro swimming beaches are open for bathing, and that tests have shown that the water quality complies with standards for recreational use. Now, this after the results of water quality tests were released earlier, showing that samples taken at 6 popular beaches a week before had critically high levels of E. coli. Now, the latest joint test taken a day after the release of the previous results shows that the water quality at 6 beaches along Durban's Golden Mile is suitable for bathing. Making international news headlines this morning, 3 stonemasons have died after a section of the historic walls around the old city of Kairouan in Tunisia collapsed on Saturday. Now, it's believed that a 30-meter section of the wall near the gate of the floggers crashed to the ground. 2 others were also injured in the accident and are said to have suffered fractures. Now, the city of Kairouan was founded in 670 AD and is one of North Africa's holiest cities. It was the capital of the Muslim world in North Africa for 4 centuries. And Israeli intelligence chief David Barnea has reportedly met with Qatari Prime Minister Mohammed Al Thani, raising hopes that there could be renewed mediation over the release of hostages by Hamas. Now, Hamas took 240 people hostage during its October 7 attack on Israel. Many were released under a week-long ceasefire agreement in November before fighting resumed. Now, this weekend, Israeli army announced that its troops had accidentally shot dead 3 of the hostages. The meeting between Barnea and Mohammed Al Thani was the first since the collapse of the Qatar-brokered ceasefire. And we'll end up with a story on a more inspirational note. The blind SA Paralympic swimmer and medal winner Handri Harps is the perfect embodiment of the saying, where there's a will, there's a way. Now, he excelled in sport and also reached the pinnacle of academic success, obtaining his doctoral degree, the LLB, in mercantile law at Stellenbosch University's recent December graduation. Now, hailing from Letsitele in Limpopo, Harps is the first blind student in Stellenbosch University's law faculty to be awarded an LLD. He is also the first student in the faculty to receive a joint doctorate from Stellenbosch and Hasselt University in Belgium. Now, his guide dog, Julian, which sadly died before Harps was capped, travelled with him to Belgium and accompanied him to his doctoral oral examination. Beautiful story indeed, I think, of hope and perseverance. And again, where there's a will, there's a way. That's your news headlines for your Monday morning right here on the Fiogo Breakfast Show. Let's take a last dip in your sports.
Thank you so much, Ewan. I wish we could start on a better note, but we have to jump right in with cricket. Now, Arshdeep Singh and Avesh Khan's stellar bowling performance, pretty much taking down the whole team, claiming 9 wickets between them. They limited the Proteas to a mere 116 runs on Pink Day at the Wanderers Stadium yesterday. Debutant Sai Sudharsan, who was 55 not out, and then Sarayas Iyer, 52, then dazzled with the bat, leading India to an emphatic 8-wicket triumph in just 16.4 overs. Quite a dominance there. So the series will hopefully turn round at St George's Park tomorrow, followed by that 3rd encounter at Bourne Park in Paarl on Thursday. We know that's going to be a sellout. Go and support the lads. Now we turn to rugby, and in the Champions Cup this weekend, the Stormers, they left it late, but they stunned defending champions La Rochelle 21-20 at Cape Town Stadium. The Bulls, they were away in France. They fought bravely, but ultimately fell 29-28 to Lyon after missing a critical winning penalty. Then in the Challenge Cup, the Lions, they looked fantastic. They dominated the Newcastle Falcons 35-13 in Johannesburg, whilst the Cheetahs, they didn't look like a team that hasn't had a huge amount of experience this year. They clinched a 32-29 win over the Springbok-laden Sharks to add more pressure on the coastal team. And then we turn to football and, of course, high stakes as we move into that festive season. Arsenal asserting their dominance with a 2-0 win against a high-flying Brighton yesterday. In the first half, Arsenal's relentless attacks were thwarted by Brighton's resilient defence and definitely goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen. He was on fire. However, the deadlock did break in the second half with Gabriel Jesus heading home after a corner mishap, and then a late counter-attack saw Kai Havertz seal the deal, securing that win, propelling Arsenal to the Premier League summit. But of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the big derby because there was so much riding on it in a gritty showdown. Liverpool missed the chance to reclaim that Premier League top spot, settling for a frustrating 0-0 draw against what seemed like a resolute Manchester United. So despite United's Diogo Dalot's late dismissal, Liverpool struggled to break through. Jurgen Klopp's team now second, trailing leaders Arsenal by just 1 point, setting the stage beautifully for a pivotal clash at Anfield next Saturday. In fact, it's going to be the best Christmas ever when it comes to the English Premier League. But that's where we leave our sport for now. Let's see if the roads are waking up.
Thank you so much, G-Man. Yes, a lot of you heading out on the roads this morning. Let's see what we can do when it comes to warning you. And moving over to KZN right now in Durban, there are bi-directional roadworks taking place on the N2, and that's between Mgeni Interchange and the EB Klutter Interchange. Now, you must drive carefully and exercise caution if you are heading through this area. Now, sticking to KZN and moving over to Westville, there's a stationary truck on the N3 northbound. Now, this after St. James Avenue, and that's on the Pavilion. So the left lane is closed, and we are heeding you to drive carefully if you are heading through this area. Sticking to KZN and over to Durban now, there's a bus on fire on the N3 route, and that's on the East Court area. So again, we're asking you to avoid the affected area and exercise caution while driving. And I think for anybody heading out on the roads right now, it is the festive season, so please drive safe, be careful, buckle up, and plan your routes accordingly. For now, though, we head from the road to the sky to see what's happening when it comes to weather. Now, diving into weather news right now, the SA Weather Service has issued a warning for severe thunderstorms with strong winds, hail, and heavy rain in at least 4 provinces today. Now, a yellow level 2 warning was issued for severe thunderstorms with strong damaging winds, large amounts of small hail, and heavy downpours expected over the southern parts of the Free State, the southwestern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, the extreme northeastern parts of the Eastern Cape, as well as over the Mpumalanga escarpment. Now, there are also extreme high fire danger conditions expected over the eastern parts of the Northern Cape, the southern parts of the Free State, the central parts of the Eastern Cape, as well as the Tinkama local municipality of the Western Cape. Now, on top of this, it's not just weather news, but of course you get to see sunrise views. And our sunrise view of this hour was sent in by Grace Mkase, all the way from Botha's Hoek in Limpopo. And look at this iconic shot. So South African right here, giving us all the feelings of the vast escarpment, a lot of the African sun coming through it, giving us some festive feels. Absolutely love this shot, Grace. Very different to what we are used to, but something we are absolutely inviting. So keep it coming, Mzansi. The number's 0634088863. We absolutely love seeing your temperatures. And hey, speaking of temperatures, let's see what you can expect for your day.
And that's a wrap of your temperatures for today. I hope you have a blessed Monday going forward. But stick around, we still have a whole hour in your company. Right now, if you're feeling lucky, then go ahead and play Daily Lotto for the estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot today. Someone has to win it. Will it be you? Might as well be you. Now, you can only win, remember, if you play, and there are multiple ways for you to enter. You can buy your tickets in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply by dialing the code *120 *7529# for USSD. And we have also gone ahead and posted all of those details on our social media channel, so go check them out right now. It could just be your big payday. Who knows? Just before the festive season, all right? But only if you ponder, pusher, play.
Yep, you got to put yourself in the running and you got to put yourself back in the kitchen. We are making only delicious festive treats today. But of course, we are balancing things out with a lot of festive cheer ourselves. And Kutle is going to be heading out to shower shoppers with compliments because we all need a little extra chies around this time of the year. Then yes, we are going to get Sassy in the kitchen. Sassy Bakes is back to whip up a granadilla and lime fridge tart. It sounds amazing. I think it's going to taste even better, and I think the boys have earned this. Two dapper gents deserve an exquisite dessert. I think they'll love this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. I must say, we've been having so much fun getting out and about. I've been doing so much shooting, connecting with our viewers out in the street, and I love it because there's a lot of love reciprocated, man.
And it's nice
The
to
best
feel
part.
that love, man. It really is. And especially over this time of the year, the festive season, it really is all about love. But Festive Adventures continues right now as Kutle steps into the heart of the holiday spirit at game. And today she's in store to unravel the magic behind their Compliments of the Season campaign.
But that's not all. 'Tis the season for spreading joy as well. So she's going to try her hand at showering some unsuspecting customers with a few compliments of her own.
to spread some joy with the compliments of this season. Today, we're not just shopping, okay? We are making connections and brightening each other's day. Before I go inside, I just want to say, oh, you're looking mighty fine today. You look so good. I love that smile. It's made my day already. Let's go spread some joy, Masabi. Hi, Michelle.
Hi,
it's so good to see you.
It's so great to see you.
First of all, your eyes are absolutely beautiful. I love how warm and gentle they are.
Thank you. You're looking so festive in your red.
Thank you. We try. Please tell us more about the Compliments of the Season campaign here at Game.
It's all about spreading compliments, joy, love, and just really spreading a little bit of happiness at this time of year.
Clearly a man with an eye for detail. You have a very confident stride.
Sorry?
Very confident stride. Loved it. I adored the way you laughed at that pigeon.
How do customers get involved with the festive fun and get exclusive deals for the toys or any other festive gifts here at Game?
We like to recommend to our customers to come in with a list of what they're looking for. It's quite easy to get overwhelmed, and especially with the range that we've got. Come in with a budget. Also, spread the compliments, spread the love. It's sometimes not always about the gift, but about sharing what a person means to you and what they've done for you through the year.
Speaking about compliments, do you mind joining me in spreading the love here with our customers?
Let's go do it.
Let's do it. Cece, we just want to say that you're looking beautiful today.
Love your dress.
Thank you. Give us a young twirly twirl.
Hello.
Hi. We couldn't help but notice your beautiful eyes. They're so sparkly, right, Michelle?
Sparkling everywhere.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. You make me blush. Happy shopping.
Happy shopping.
What can customers expect at Game during the festive season?
First of all, a lot of compliments. Second of all, we've got a huge range of everything that you'll need for your festive, from your festive table through to your festive tree, everything in between, your swimming pool, what you're going to be doing when you're going away over December. So we've got gifts for everybody, from your little dog through to your grandmother. We've also got kids' toys. We've got the top-rated toys by kids this year, so you can come in and know that you're going to get kids exactly what they want. We've also got Choice Assorted, which is, I think, a staple on every South African festive table, and at a really great price as well this year.
There's another beautiful person just here, Mish.
Hello.
Oh, we just want to say your smile is contagious. It lights up the whole store.
Thank you.
Michelle, I'm seeing a mom and son coordinated. I love the family energy.
Love it, especially around festive.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Looking beautiful. Happy shopping, okay?
Enjoy.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Bye. It sounds like Game has it all, but what are you particularly excited about?
I think I always get excited with the Christmas decorations, and this year our buyers have brought in a lot of really great festive things that are on trend. So you'll see a lot of the tinsel is in a nice pink color, which we always enjoy at Game. There's also on trend with what's happening in the rest of the world. What I love as well are toys. So my nephews and my niece, I always get excited about this time of year and what I can get for them, and there are some really great toys.
Let's go! Beautiful lady on aisle 4, looking absolutely beautiful. I love your fashion sense.
Thank you very much.
Stunning. Hello. Man, there are some beautiful people at Game, looking stunning. I love your smile.
It's brightening up the whole store.
Thank you.
Are you getting ready for the festive season?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Richard, we just want to say that you've got serious game, and you and your team are absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much. But at Game, we're always here to help you.
Amazing. You're awesome, Richard.
Thanks,
My highlight of the day is without a doubt going around the store with Michelle and giving out compliments to the staff and of course the customers. I think they received the compliments very well, and we just received in turn some hugs, warm smiles and kisses being blown our way. Absolutely priceless. Thank you so much, Cece. Now you at home can win yourself a 5,000 Rands game shopping voucher. It's honestly very simple. All you have to do is give a compliment to your friends or family and tag them under Game's social media posts. T's and C's do apply and can be found on expressoshow.com, and the competition runs until the 18th of December at midnight. Only one with the best compliment will be chosen to win the 5,000 Rands game shopping voucher. Best of luck to you. But for now, from all of us here at Game and myself, compliments of the festive season, happy shopping, and let the festivities begin.
Oh, man.
So sweet.
It's so
I
nice.
just feel it's fair that I give you a compliment as well.
Thanks, man.
So, Graham, my little corner of the world, little space that I have would not be the same without you. And I really mean that. Your inspiration, your passion, your energy, how you conduct yourself, how you are an incredible father. It's really inspirational.
stop
Don't
it.
cry. I don't have
No,
much issue.
stop it.
But I mean
No,
it.
stop it.
And South Africa, this man is handsome, man. He's really handsome. He's a
Oh,
good-looking
man,
boy.
That was like 9 compliments.
Yeah.
You know what, dude?
Can I win?
You've got great posture. You just know. Do you know what it is?
Thank
At this
you.
time of the year, everyone's running on empty. Show some love for the people around you, whether that's your family, especially your colleagues who
Yeah.
need you to drag them across the finish line. Show them the compliments of the season. And if you can, get yourself a sassy bake and make them something delicious in the kitchen.
With Sass as well, because this is my lady, this is my girl, and especially when you see her incredibly beautiful smile, it lights up any room, any occasion, and it's the energy that I came for, and that's what I absolutely love about you.
Well,
I really do.
thank you so much, darling. I wish I could say the same for you, but anyway.
You're lucky I love you so much. Well, that's what it's all about in the kitchen. We're creating memories right now, so let's do exactly that with the people that we love, those that we are close to, and this is a great occasion to do just that. And seeing that it's the festive too, what is the festive without a dessert, right? So join us. We're going to be blending the tropical allure of granadilla with the zesty brightness of lime to create a no-bake, yeah, you heard it right, no-bake treat that is perfect for any occasion, especially this festive. Now we're talking granadilla and lime fridge tart. It's coming at you, and Sassy Bakes is going to show us how easy this one is to
And
get
it does
done.
look very nice and zesty.
Yes,
Are
and
you
bring that
re-
zesty smile with you as well.
Are you ready?
Yes, how are we
you
doing
ready?
this? How are we doing this? No bake is where I lit up. It was like, whoa, this means like load shedding friendly potentially?
And this also means that you can do it.
Oh, yes, well, all right.
So what we're going to do is we're first going to start with our crushed biscuits,
Mhm.
our melted butter.
Oh, yum,
And this
already
is for
it's talking dessert
This is for our
skills.
crust, right?
Nice.
And we're going to be all fancy, put it in a beautiful glass.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're just going to mix
okay.
this up a little bit.
So this is cool. You can make like individual little milk tart servings for your guests that come over. I like
Absolutely. And Ra, I know you're wanting to stand here looking all James Bond and whatever.
that. I don't have the jacket on now, so half James Bond now.
But I need you now to do that zest for me, darling.
Okay, zest you. So
Yeah.
I was
Just
asking.
make me
Tess,
zest,
What
make
is
me
this
zest.
device? I didn't know what this was, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought you put boiling eggs in here and you make egg salad.
No,
like,
just be honest.
I thought you crushed it.
You actually thought it was a vegetable maker.
Apparently, I'm going to show you exactly what this is made for. We're going to start off by zesting some of our lime. Where's the zest going, by the way?
It's going in
You're
the pudding,
laughing.
darling, not in the glass.
Am I zesting it in the bowl, though, in this one?
No, just this on that side.
Okay, just on the side over here.
Please, stick to what you know. and
Stick to
leave
what I
it to
know.
me.
Then I should just walk away from the kitchen right now. All right.
So what we're going to do,
Yeah.
this is done, my crust. I'm just going to do one fancy glass for you. Okay.
Yeah, friendship, bring it on.
There we go. I like a little, little extra crust because it's just so nice.
It is, and I mean, honestly, with a milk tart like this, when you have that crust, it is obviously not just nostalgia, but it's like that perfect sort of texture breakup. You're coming with that beautiful sort of
there we
tart on the
go.
top, and then you get that crumble in the bottom. It's like, texture, sensation, yes, please.
So we're going to go in with that and with our Nestle. I am a firm believer in Nestle. You can't go wrong.
Okay.
The best.
I don't
best.
blame you. I can clearly
Of?
see why. And Mzansi, if you don't know why, let me tell you right now, because nothing takes us back like a tin of Nestle full cream sweetened condensed milk. Now, whether it's secretly eating it straight from the tin, that was me, sorry, Mom, as a little one, or finding out that it was the secret ingredient to Gogo's sacred pudding recipe. It is always something that's been there, and it will always be there for us. And it's so incredible to know that this can be used in so many different and versatile ways, especially when it comes to getting into the kitchen right now. So we're doing the versatility thing by making this beautiful tart. Sassy's already gotten into it. What is it all done here? Are we
No.
good?
I need you to go and grab my evaporated milk.
Oh, all right. I'm
There we go.
assuming that it's still nice and
So
cold.
one of
Let me
my
grab that.
fun memories as a child with condensed milk.
Yeah.
I used to wait for my dad to finish his tea, and I would lick this and put it on toast. The best.
On toast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys,
my word.
If you don't have jam,
I'm
then go
angry.
to condensed milk.
I'm angry I haven't tried that yet. Okay, now
best,
that's
the
something
best.
that if you haven't, Mzansi, definitely get in on this because, like we said, there's so much versatility when it comes to Nestle's range of cooking options, and especially when it comes to not only just the evaporated milk, but the condensed milk as well. And that's of two of the options that we're using right now. It's the ideal milk that's now currently going in. It's
Yes.
nice and cold, and I think it's just perfectly blending this tart together right now. It is looking incredible. When do I get to use this machine now? I'm waiting.
Okay, I was waiting for some zest, darling.
Oh, was that not enough for you? Wow. I had one job.
For all the viewers at home, please, we're not talking about a quarter teaspoon of zest.
Look-
We actually want some zest.
Hang on, cameraman. Come zoom in on this. Look at this massive amount of
Look at
zest
this.
here.
Minute.
Is that not good enough for Sassy, clearly? Okay. I'm going to carry on zesting while you carry on working.
And I'm going to carry on whipping.
Working out, whipping out, definitely burning some cows and earning this recipe. What sort of like consistency are we actually looking for in that?
A nice, smooth consistency.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting there, though.
So we're nearly there.
All right. And,
I don't know why I should be working out because clearly I'm the one with the perfect body. Here.
You are exactly. But I think you wanted to school me and teach me how to zest. That's why I'm standing here learning lessons.
I'm thinking we should do that swap.
All right. Well, the zesting's going on here. Do you need some assistance there? Because I think I can. Let's tag team. I'll switch you out.
Okay,
Let me
thank
get some
you.
elbow grease into this one. And like we said, you could possibly actually use some power tools if you do have electricity. But don't stress. This entire... Did I do something wrong? I did something wrong. What did I do?
Confession time.
What?
You
Say it.
used the wrong side of the zester.
You set me up. I
No,
thought
don't
that was
worry.
the...
Don't worry, darling. You did a phenomenal job. You did a phenomenal job. Just remind me not to utilize it to zest anymore. Okay.
It's because you came with this all fancy. I'm used to like an old school cheese grater that you like use for zesting. So
I
come
love
with
it.
these fancy
I
tools
love
here,
it.
Sassy.
Let's
Okay.
do that, okay.
All right. Get all my great zesting in there.
Okay, let me just get everything in there. The
Don't
whole
waste.
quarter teaspoon.
Sure, you
Let us
sure
just
you're
get the
gonna-
whole teaspoon in there. There we go. Every little bit counts, people. Every little bit counts. As you can see, he did a phenomenal job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm loving those compliments.
Fantastic.
Phenomenal was the word, yes? Okay. I've put a lot of elbow grease into this. It's looking nice and smooth. The consistency, in my opinion, looks tart-worthy, but I'm not going to say anything more.
Are we just going to... can we go all French?
Yeah, oh, yes, magnifique.
Hold that.
Vivi.
Keep your hand like that.
Keep your hand like this.
And then just... Ooh.
And
Do it
zest.
sexy, eh?
This is
Please.
slow motion.
I want
zest.
James Bond. I want James Bond.
Monsieur, milady, of course, anything for you.
Ooh, nice and zesty.
All right, okay.
Don't
Officially
worry,
zested
we're
up.
eating it so we can use our hands.
Nice.
right?
All right, no, we washed our hands and we're all good on this one. So I love the fact that
This
for
is-
me,
this
it's
is
not just a
beautiful.
tart, but we're adding that sort of zestiness that gives me that sort of summer feels. I'm thinking like just chilling on the deck somewhere, enjoying this.
I mean, look at that.
Oh, perfection. Nicely done. All right, we're going to switch sides. Let's tag team again.
Okay.
Looks like we
Let's just go in with
our...
our jelly now.
Okay, chili goes in.
Okay, I think the jelly was supposed to go in first, but I mean, either way, it works.
Either way, it's fine. We're not complaining about this
No.
one.
We sassify anything here.
Sassifying it. Now, Mzansi, let me just remind you while we are sassifying this that if you are wanting some inspiration, wanting to know how we did this, then you can head over to expressoshow.com. And if you want some more delicious recipes, and especially when it comes to Nestle-inspired recipes, you can go to recipeswithlove.co.za. And let me tell you, everything Nestle is there and all the inspiration as to how to use some of the incredible products to make magic this festive season. Now, on top of this is something even more exciting because you stand a chance to win inverters, canister stoves, and Nestle hampers to keep you cooking this festive season. Now, to enter the Whip, Whisk, and Win competition, all you have to do is buy any 2 participating Nestle Dairy culinary products, dial *120 *440 hash, and then simply follow the prompts. It's as easy as that. And just like you've seen, this recipe is pretty much done right. Fast forward into the future.
What are the last few steps?
Last few steps is some cream, granadella pulp, some slice of granadella, and Bob's your uncle, and Mary's your cousin.
Granadella, beautiful stuff. I absolutely love it. Having fun in the kitchen of Mzansi, you can too. Just get this recipe, get inspired, and enjoy the festive. Oh, well done. This looks amazing.
Fantastic.
Stand a chance to win in the Whip, Whisk and Win promotion by using Nestle Dairy Culinary products. Buy any 2 participating products, dial *120 *440# and follow the prompts to enter. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I think you know here at Expresso, we truly are a family. And so when one of our own is happy, we are all happy. We share in that happiness, just like the moment our Zoe, she got to have her own fairy tale wedding, and it was beautiful. Robbie was gorgeous as well. Lucky enough for us, some of the family was there to witness. And of course, you can all witness and catch it on the Insider SA tonight. And of course, Zoe is joining us all the way from literally as far away as she could be right now, along with Lucian and Rael and myself. A very good morning. Is that right? Zozo, how are you doing?
Morning.
Can you hear Zoe? Oh, we've missed that smile, Zoe.
Oh, no, I can, wait. Now I can hear you. Hello.
Hello, Zoe. First of all, on your honeymoon, about halfway through, how's it going?
I won't say we're halfway through yet. I don't want to wish time away. But it's been so incredible. I mean, we are already going into dinner time now, so the time difference is huge. But it's been such a fun trip. We were in Sydney for a couple of days. We went to Bondi Beach this morning. We saw the sunrise, which is, I think, probably the most iconic beach that every South African thinks about if they think about Australia. But it's been really lovely. I will admit, very expensive on the South African rand, but it's been such a fun experience. It's also my first time traveling overseas with my husband.
Oh, yay. And we can see your eyes light up. And, of course, some of our own was there to witness what looked like the most magical experience. Raul, I'm going to put it to you because you got stuck in, boy.
Yeah.
What was the night like?
It was an absolutely incredible occasion. For me, what stood out the most was the fact that Zoe and Rob have such incredibly close and loving people around them. Every single person there was just there for the love, for the celebration. I met such incredibly warm people as well. I think that was really the sentiment for me that stood out for the day. It was like a huge family coming together and celebrating. It was absolutely beautiful. And of course, the bride and groom looked incredible, to say the least, blessed with beautiful weather too. It was written in the stars for sure.
Someone else who looks incredible in these visuals.
Look at
Mr. Lucian Albertine. You know that an event is not an event until Lush has arrived and given it his stamp of approval. We know Carl was involved as well as the MC, but because you normally have to control all of us, you had a night off that night and you used it.
Stunning. Firstly, Carl did an amazing job as an MC. He was incredible.
He was. As always.
And Zoe and Robbie were just magical. The family, everyone. It was just absolutely beautiful. And we couldn't be more happier because we lived our best lives with Zoe and Robbie and the entire family. And we felt so included. So included. And it was just, no words.
I've heard such glowing reports about the chemistry between everybody. Zoe, I'm waiting for Robbie to walk past in a towel behind you or something, which would be perfectly okay.
I did warn him, please don't walk past now. We are on national TV.
I absolutely love the fact. Just very quickly, Zoe, best moment of the wedding?
You know what? I think one of the things we wanted with the wedding was, and I think this is something we always had to go back to, was Robbie wanted to see me in a white dress, and Cindy Bam came through with the most beautiful dress, and I wanted my dad to walk me down the aisle. Those were the two key points we always went back to when we planned this whole wedding. So that for me was the highlight, that we were able to have all of our family around us, have our closest friends around us, and it was just the most beautiful venue, and it really was just the funnest day ever. I think this was the latest I've stayed awake. I was one of the last people to leave my own wedding, which was so much fun.
I'm so glad you stuck to that, because I remember saying to you, the only rule is you've got to be the last people to leave the dance floor.
They won. They won.
Exactly.
They won.
I was going to say that would be a given.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, baby. Well, here's the beautiful thing. So we're going to wish you and Rob all the best and say a very fond farewell, another bon voyage, if you will. Soak up every second. You've had a really, really challenging and wonderful year. You've earned the right to savor every second of this holiday, of this honeymoon, baby. Yeah. You're a married lady. You're off the market. And we love the fact that you are so happy.
Yes.
Oh, man. Our Zozo living her best life.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man. And she got the brief as well in terms of wardrobe. Very nice. Well, here's the joy. We get to live those moments again. And if you'd like to see more and watch Zoe marrying the man of all of our dreams, then tune into the Insider SA tonight, 6 p.m. only on S3. And here's a little sneak peek.
I'm wearing my dream dress from Cindy Bam, and we went for a modern romantic feel. I wanted my dress to scream Vogue, modern bride, and also we just did a little bit of beading at the top, and then for me the best part is the buttons running all the way down to the bottom.
Catch this party of a summer wedding as Expresso presenter Zoe Brown and civil engineer Robbie Anderson say I do. That's the Insider SA, this Monday at 6. Repeat Saturday at 1 p.m. and Sunday morning at 10:30 on S3.
Zoe, it was a fairy tale wedding. I hope you enjoy that rest of your honeymoon. Right now, let's turn our tides to our Feel Good Breakfast Show stage. This morning, Andrea Fontaine is back with us with a brand new single, Feel What I Feel. Do a little dance with it, but enjoy. Here she is live on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Okay, it's shy, but dog.
Been waiting all night for you, I'm at a party where I don't wanna be, don't wanna be, don't wanna be. Posting stories trying to make you jealous, and I feel like a fool 'cause I'm thinking about you, and I don't wanna call you back, 'cause I know I'll be saying things I regret. Can't you see that I want you? I want you. I'm hoping you can feel what I feel. Can't you see that I want you? I want you. I'm hoping you can feel what I feel. Feel what I feel. Feel, feel. Feel what I feel. What I feel. What I feel. Feel what I feel. Feel, feel. Feel what I feel. What I feel. What I feel. I'm not waiting any longer. Any longer. We can't keep going back and forth. This love feels like a war. Lovers or enemies. What is it gonna be tonight? Tonight. Missing you, but I don't want you on my mind. If I see your name, I'm hitting that decline. 'Cause I can never be what you want me to be. Yeah. Can't you see that I want you? I want you. I'm hoping you can feel what I feel. Can't you see that? Oh, I want you. I'm hoping you can feel what I feel. Feel what I feel. Feel, feel. Feel what I feel. What I feel. What I feel. Feel what I feel. Feel, feel. Feel what I feel. What I feel. What I feel. Want you to feel what I feel. Feel, feel. Feel what I feel. What I feel. What I feel. Hey, feel, feel, feel. Feel what I feel. What I feel. What I feel.
Come on!
Nowhere's more festive than the Expresso kitchen this season, as you get the chance to bake your way to 50,000 Rand with Golden Cloud and Beacon. With all entry details on the Expresso social pages, reply to the competition post with a picture and description of your festive season masterpiece for a chance to compete live in the Expresso kitchen for that grand prize of 50,000 Rand. Entries close December the 20th. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, getting you in the mood to travel, to take advantage of this festive and find some adventure, right?
That's it, adventure. Now, if you are an adventure enthusiast, just like this man over here, get ready to be inspired because we are helping you plan your own epic adventure. Now, Ryle here, I mean, we know he's into his little mountain escapades and all of that adventure, trying to find adventure around every single corner. He went to Cape Union Mart to find the perfect gifts for his loved ones. That must have been pretty cool.
It really was cool, man. I got to discover so much. There's gear that's going to elevate the outdoor experiences this holiday season, and I didn't even know what to choose, but I think I found a winner. Check it out. Hey, what is up, Mzansi? I'm out here at Cape Union Mart in Tiger Valley to embark on a festive shopping experience like no other. Now, the mission is to find some adventure-worthy gifts for my loved ones, for my people, for my friends, and I know just the place. Let's go. Okay, now first on my list is a headlamp, which is ideal for any adventure. Now, whether you're sleeping under the stars or exploring a dark trail, a quality headlamp is ideal. So let's go see what they have to offer. Attachments, cables. I could honestly get lost in this place, but let's not get carried away. We are looking for headlamps right now. Don't get distracted, Raul. Focus, focus. Oh, it looks like we found the mother lode. Oh, there's handheld, there's headlamps, there's torches, there's different lumen types, chargeable, rechargeable. I think we found a winner. All right, this is gonna make a perfect gift. I love how affordable it is. It's offering 400 lumens, splash proof. It's a headlamp, so what more could you ask for? Our first task is done. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with this one. I am sorted when it comes to having adventures in the mountain and bringing my mountain buddies with me. But that's the thing with Cape Union Mart. They have everything when it comes to outdoor adventures. And the but comes in when I talk about the ocean, because that's something that I absolutely love too. Now, I don't know what they have when it comes to this department, but let's go find out, because my next gifting idea is hopefully going to tick that box when it comes to having fun in the sun. Check this out. Oh, this is cool. What? Oh, and it's spacious too. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is perfect for the beach. It's lightweight, it's compact, which means you don't have to haul heavy gear around. And I see there's even some air ventilation too. So with our African sun, there's another benefit. This thing has an SPF of 50, so you know that you're not going to get any of that harsh UV burn and can enjoy everything when you're out on your adventure. Yeah, my gifting is sorted. I would definitely recommend Cape Union Mart as a one-stop shop for all your gifting needs this festive season. Why? Because they literally have everything that you need, and possibly even things that you haven't even thought about. The specials here are awesome. There's things that are affordable. There's things that are going to blow your mind. So what are you waiting for? Get out to the store now. Hey, I think we can officially say this has been a mission accomplished. Now I have my headlamp, I got my pop-up tent, and I can't wait to see the look on my people's faces when I give them these gifts. And I think this is a reminder to all of you. Head down to Cape Union Mart, capitalize on the incredible gifts, gadgets, and so much more that's going to make your adventure come to life. Why? Because the adventure truly starts here.
Ah, adventurer you
Yeah,
are. Listen,
man.
if ever I get the opportunity to do a trolley dash, it would be in a Cape Union Mart.
Especially that one. That store was absolutely incredible. It's got everything you need for the festive. Your adventure definitely starts at the Cape Union branch. So what are you waiting for? Go get your gear, get sorted, and get your memories going.
Now, if you're looking for inspiration to enter the Golden Baker search, we've got inspiration at hand. Stick around.
Unleash your baking magic with the Golden Baker Search. Create a masterpiece with Golden Cloud and Beacon Treats. Let your golden creation shine.
So today we are making something truly special. Well, there is chocolate, there is a little bit of coffee. It could be a tiramisu, but when Sassy Bakes is around, we take it to another level. It's all about the Golden Baker Search inspiration, because that'll change your life. We've been a part of this journey.
Yeah, 100%.
The Zandalians of this world, their world has changed. We've got a lot of moving parts for this one. So Sassy Bakes, let's jump right in. What do you need me to do?
Are you ready?
I'm ready, girl.
I need some man
I'm here for
power.
you. I'm here
Okay,
for you.
so I want you to grab my golden Cloud cake mix.
We're going for the
You're gonna
vanilla
open up?
flavored,
Yes.
which is kind of like the Rubik's Cube of baking.
100%.
You don't understand how versatile this
So
is.
easy, and trust me, so moist.
There we go.
I think they're trying to put me out of a job here.
No, they make it easy. Do you know what I've
They make it
realized?
easy peasy.
When you take away the grunt work, okay, you release the genius.
Oh, yes.
Okay, it gives you an opportunity as a baker to
What did
spend
we
more
just put in
time.
here now?
I think you might have done the icing,
The icing?
possibly. Okay, so we need to
sorry.
swap bowls around.
Can we
That's
please
fine.
just, swap the bowl? Can we
We're going to make beautiful icing this morning. That's what we're going to do. Do you want to start with the cake mix of
Okay,
this?
I was a bit overzealous.
No,
and
but
I
that's what we
started with
want.
the-
What
with
we
the-
want in our
with the
Christmas
icing first.
kitchen, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we just stop because I really need that bowl, my darling.
Okay, what
There
we're
we
going to
go.
do is we're
Cake
going to
mix.
transport into another little bowl here. Are we going to be
People,
using this?
when you start the trifle, please don't start with the icing first, right?
There we go. We've got another bowl on
There
the
we
way.
go. You got another bowl on the way.
It's on
Fantastic.
the way. Thank you. And this is why we love our
that.
kitchen fairies. Look
And
at that.
easy peasy.
Ta-da.
Okay, we're going to make a nice ball in the
I'm
center.
going to pop this around you here.
Ball in the center. Now I want you to break 2 eggs for me.
All right.
We're going to do the oil.
And this is the joy of the Golden Cloud premix.
There you go.
Ready? You can pop that guy in. Da, da,
Mm,
da. There we go.
Always trust a man that knows how to crack an egg.
There we go. Now, of course, watch. I'm going to put an eggshell in there.
Please don't. You impress me.
This tiramisu is kind of an acquired taste. Some people don't like too much coffee. I like the fact that we're tempering this. There's a lot going on here. It's not just one big, massive coffee punch.
Yeah.
There's layers to this
Yes.
flavor profile.
So now we're going to just mix that through. Nicely. Do that for me quickly.
I will do that. I told you
Okay.
I'm ready to be
So
put to
you
work.
can either do it with the coffee or without, or you can dip your sponges in
Into
the coffee as well.
Right? Because you would normally, for a tiramisu, you would kind of put your finger biscuits or whatever in that coffee,
Yeah.
soak them through.
Okay. So that will also be very nice. I just do variations that we're giving
Oh,
you.
I love it. You
So
want
usually
layers,
people will rather
yeah.
than dip it in there.
For
so
sure.
what we're going to do is we're just going to layer it. Where's my glass?
And this is quite nice because each person gets a beautiful little bespoke dessert for themselves. So there is,
100%.
you know, we speak about the food theatre. When it comes to the Golden Baker search,
Yeah.
how it looks, how it feels when you eat it, when you see it, this matters. Certainly from a
100%.
judging perspective, it really does.
So again, what we're going to do now, we're going to start with our beacon mousse. We're going to go in with our eggs, then with our caster sugar. Right? Are you still good there?
It's looking great.
Fantastic.
It's smelling
We're
amazing.
just going to mix that through a little bit.
Go.
And in we're going to go with our
And I love the fact that you can take something that's quite traditional
essence.
and mix it up.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
Look at us, look at us. So what I want you to do for me is spoon in a little bit of the mascarpone for me the whole time.
All right, as you
And then I can get a nice chocolate mousse
kind of
going.
whip going. But the mascarpone is quite nice. From
Yeah.
this perspective, it's, you know, there's a little bit of savory in there to temper. You tell me if I'm going too fast.
No, that's 100%.
There we go.
Okay. So we're just going to cheat a little bit, okay?
Yeah, we can,
So
'cause it's made
what
for
we're going to do,
TV,
once
all right?
that is
Fully
beaten through...
incorporated,
Yeah,
all right.
and then what you're going to do, you're going to use your chocolate, your malted chocolate, pour it in there, and you're going to get, voila.
The most spectacular mousse ever.
So let's do that.
Oh, I love it. So we've got our two mousse profiles.
And then we're going to go in with our mousse.
Oh, this is going to be delectable. And I love the consistency of this. It's light. It's not... So you're jam-packing it with flavor. There is a bit of decadence, but it's not too heavy.
Fantastic. Now we're going to go in with some more.
Oh, when I said layers to this,
just
there
do-
are...
just
I can see
use a
someone
little bit
hasn't-
of coffee.
Someone's missing her 5th cup of coffee this morning. She just wants to ramp it up. What I
we
like
go.
about this is also quite a grown-up dessert. It's quite
Very grown-up
complex.
dessert.
It's great for the grown-ups to have after a heavy meal. It's not too much, but it kind of marks, it's almost like a little special gift you're giving to every person at your table.
Yeah.
Their own very special bespoke tiramisu mousse.
And then we're going to go in with some of the caramel as well. Look, you can use a bigger bowl if you want.
Yeah.
You know? Whatever size you want, darling, whatever size.
For yourself or for everybody.
Look at that, look at that.
Oh, it looks absolutely spectacular. It is the perfect texture. And this is the kind of inspiration you need if you're going to be entering the Golden Cloud Baker Search. We want to feel the festive vibes, but we want to see something, perhaps a traditional favorite, done different. And this is how you cap it all off.
With some beacon chocolate.
Yeah, I was going to say the Turkish delight on top, absolutely. This is a delight. And how you can get creative using your beacon products and, of course, your fail-safe in your Golden Cloud. And we use the vanilla mix, which is just spectacular, and that looks beautiful.
Fancy, what are we going to do? We're going to add the touch of gold.
Because it's sassy. If you want to find this recipe and recreate this magic for yourself, head over to expressoshow.com.
Wow.
Are you ready?
Unleash your baking magic with the Golden Baker Search. Create a masterpiece with Golden Cloud and Beacon Treats. Let your golden creation shine.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. A few seconds left to savor. Let's do it in style.
Yeah, let's do it in style. Now, of course, if you are feeling lucky, play the Daily Lotto every single day, and it's happening today. Once again, estimated at 400,000 Rand in jackpot. And did I remind you, it is today. And of course, someone has to win. Will it be you is the question. Now, you can only win if you play, and there are multiple ways to play today. Now, you can buy your tickets in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529 hash, and you'll see all your USSDs. Simple as that.
Exactly. All those details are on our social media pages as well, so go check them out because it could just be you, but only if you ponder, pusher, play. Right.
Yeah, you got to put yourself in the running. Well, let's give you some of that festive spirit right now. She is a superstar. She is one of our favorites, and in fact, she is all we want for Christmas. And she's going to sing it right now. It's all I want for Christmas is you.